Yo, 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 what's going on out there, Fight War? This your boy Money back with another one, man. You know, got a good lineup today. Let off a little steam. Our Rams lost the Super Bowl. Congratulations to the Patriots. A lot of people hating on the Super Bowl and want the most, exciting, want the most high scoring. But you got to give both defenses credit, man. They showed up, they showed out. Congratulations to Tom Brady, man. He the GOAT. The man, the GOAT. Got to give him his credit. But my rounds will be back. And that's a fact. Try to get my man Greg Hackett on today. But Greg got to hit the gym up, so say he gonna be there till 8. So me and him will jump on another day.
Police, they want me to pull over. I go to jail if I pull over. So why in the hell would I pull over?
People crowding. Let's see what's cracking. People crowding. Let's see what's cracking. Hit that like button and y'all come in, yo. Go talk about this, go talk about that. Still sad about the Super Bowl, so nobody asks any Super Bowl questions, man. I'm still $350 in the hole. Been paying people as I go along. With another situation on top of that. That question was good, bro. You want to jump in? No. Got a few things to discuss, Black. Few situations to get off my hands. Boys gonna do it a solo bolo, but I can do it with just want one person, man. One person. Ain't gonna be a screaming contest today. Y'all come in, y'all hit that like button for me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, I already got you locked, Black. You even gotta hit me with it. And I don't know why I just remember yours, so like remember yours of everybody. Invite sent, dog. Trying to let a few people pile in before we get started. I sent the invite, Black West.
What's up, man?
What's going on, my brother? How your day going today?
Cool, man. I had a live stream that was cut off earlier, man, because I got Spectrum internet, and they got an outage over here in my area. So,
Oh yeah, I
you know
got
how I get when
Spectrum too.
you know how I get when Wi-Fi ain't cracking.
Damn, your Wi-Fi ain't cracking. That's the worst thing ever, ain't it, bro?
Yeah, be feeling like the end of the world and shit. Like, man, I can't do nothing out here.
Yeah, buddy. Let a few people crowd up and then we can talk about these, these topics. I can get I mean, your high power knowledge. You don't fuck around. Call it how it is, straight down the middle. I like that. Spread
Yes,
topic.
sir,
What's going
man.
down, my brother? Whether they like it or hate it, you gonna tell the truth, bro. And you stick by it. Ain't no switching up. I see so many people switch up, man. It's crazy. I see, I
Yeah,
see, I see certain people say one thing, then when they get an interview with somebody, they say another. I say, ain't this about a tail and a half? You know what I'm saying?
you know how it go, man. You know,
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Being real, it's a minority, man.
Man, it costs you nothing to stay real, bro. Costs you nothing.
Yeah, when niggas get paid good to be fake, man, out here.
Oh yeah. Until they get caught up in a trap, then they try. Like I don't let nobody breathe, bro. I don't care who
Yeah,
you is. If I see you say one thing, I'm gonna hold you to it.
yeah. So I fuck with you, bro.
Yes, indeed. But let's get it situated. I'm hearing people they mad at Gervonta Davis. First of all, Abner Morez get well, man. I always like Abner and Mikey. Like in my humble opinion, bro, I like them both, bro. I even like Speedy Morez too. That's Abner brother. Like they some of the realest Mexicans that you go find out here, bro. So when they come out and say that they go have that they got an injury, you know what I'm saying? Like Abner said, I was chasing you, Gervonta. Why would I fake an injury? Like I knew when I saw it happen, bro. I said that's true. It's true, man. I felt bad for Abner because I knew he wanted to be on that stage. He wanted to fight Gervonta Davis, and he ain't afraid of nobody. He already got L's on his record, so why would he be afraid to fight Tank? You know what I'm saying? So I saw that
Yeah,
situation. I'm like, damn. When Tank said what he said, I'm like, come on, Tank, bro. And I rock with Tank hard, but do your research before you do certain things that can come back and bite you in the ass. But I got to come and defend Gervonta Davis honor, man. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here, they dogging him out. They getting mad that he had to get a opponent on short week notice. You're not gonna find certain fighters out here who's willing to jump into a ring with somebody like Gervonta Davis, who is a southpaw, even if they have been training, bro. Even if they have been training, you give me a week and to get ready for this dude. I don't care if the money good or not. It's the point. Like the guy that took the fight, I understand his record 39-33, 4 losses. He been knocked out 3 times if I'm not mistaken. But he's a Mexican fighter that fought January, so his pays aren't that good. So once he see an opportunity like this, fight a Mayweather promotion fighter on Showtime in a main event, the money is going to be it's going to be a nice check for him. And when he bring it back to Mexico, it'll probably quadruple. So I understand people like him got to feed their family. That is a hell of a, situation for him. But people keep saying, "Oh, Gervonta Davis don't want to fight this fighter. Gervonta Davis doing this," and I definitely want to address the narrative of Gervonta Davis ducking Gary Russell Jr. Like, when have we ever even heard about Gary Russell wanting to fight Gervonta or Gervonta wanting to fight Gary Russell? You know what I mean? But they get pissed off that he fight Abner Morez, who coming up from featherweight, that he beat the shit out of my guy that Abner fought, Jesus Cuellar, that came up from featherweight, but he's ducking Gary Russell Jr. That's the narrative I got. Now, when you look at Tank, the situation with Abner, it's unfortunate. People was mad at the Abner fight that he was fighting Abner. They dogged him out, saying Abner is a little dude, but they don't talk about that Abner is a three-division world champion. Abner is possibly a Hall of Famer, and he got a nice ass fan base coming behind him, bro. They'll disregard all that. But soon as y'all say a little bit of Gary Russell Jr., and not saying Gary can't fight, but when we seen JoJo Diaz bring pressure to Gary ass, and if we see Gervonta Davis type of pressure, who got way better, in my opinion, way better stamina than JoJo Diaz, and I think that it's a better fighter than JoJo, and we damn sure know he got better power, they'll say, oh, he's ducking Gary Russell. You know what I mean? But what's your thoughts, Black Horseman, on the Abner situation and the replacement for Gervonta Davis for this Saturday fight coming up?
As far as the injury with Abner Morez, man, I want to say definitely, Abner Morez, I hope you can recover. I heard this is his second detached retina that he suffered in his career.
Yeah.
And it's no joke, man. That detached retina shit ain't no joke. Matter of fact, I had the pleasure of having Troy King on my platform yesterday. We did a live stream together,
Oh,
and
shouts out to that, bro. I wish I would. I'm subscribed to you, bro, but I don't. I know I got that bell hit. I'm gonna go check it out and see if I got that bell hit.
yeah, make sure you got that bell hit. Yeah, people was able to tune in, but he graced me with his presence on the platform yesterday, and you know, he suffered detached retina,
Yeah.
and he got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, knowledge about that. He broke it all the way down, and so you know, I edited out the first half of the live stream and just put that portion up because he don't step on nobody.
You chopping up, Horseman. You chopping up.
You know what I'm saying?
Black Horseman. It was chopping. You chopping. When you talk, it was chopping up. Yeah, it's still chopping up, bro. Still chopping. I heard you, but it's chopping. Try leaving now to come back in. Black Horseman. Yep, still chopping, bro. No, you still chopping up. Fred Thomas, what's going on, bro? Big money, what's going down, brother? All right, we're gonna let Black Horseman jump back in. We're gonna see what happens. But yeah, there's a lot of narratives out here on Gervonta Davis that's not true. That's what I mean by people just be pulling, you know, stories at the ass, man. You know, that situation, like, people will say one thing and do another, man. And just to down somebody because they don't, either they got a personal agenda against them or they just don't like the kid. You know, they just don't like the kid. So once I see certain things, man, like I say, I'm trying to get monetized. So I try to stay off of really being going at certain situations. Dug on my bro Black Horseman back in now. Damn, it's still chopping, Black Horseman.
All right, I'll just be in the chat, man.
Oh, there you
I gotta
go.
wait for this Wi-Fi to get up.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. There you go. You back. As soon as you about to shake out. Shit.
I got it, man. It's almost up the stream, man. I'll catch that though.
All right. Man, that was my brother Black Horseman, but we go link back up. But he was saying that he had Troy King on his platform. You know, I'm very familiar with Troy King, be on Boxing Ego, and Troy King was a sparring partner. Like he wasn't a sparring partner, but he was sparring. He got a detached retina, and that was around the time where he was speaking things about Errol, and people wanted him to spar Errol in that situation. But he was saying when his eye get right, and it took Troy King a minute for that eye to heal up. It took him a minute for that eye to heal up. You know, I was watching. You know, I like Troy King. He a real dude. He tell it how it is, but it took him a minute for that eye to heal up. You know, so with a detached retina, man, like that's everything. That's everything, bro. Like Manny Pacquiao just got one from Adrian Broner. You know, so with that situation, and Abner, I think it came to Abner his first. I think when he fought, I want to say it was the Ghana boy, if I'm not mistaken, because I remember him leaving out the ring and they was carrying. I don't know if it was Leo Santa Cruz the first fight or someone. I remember his first one. Now this is second one, and those things ain't no joke, man. So you really do have to take care of that type of stuff, man. So I wish him the best. I hope he get well. I hope it's not too serious where, you know what I mean, his boxing career has to be finished, you know, but those type of situations happen in a dangerous sport like boxing, man. You know. But the situation with Gervonta, man, the situation I wanted to touch on because a lot of people mad at his opponent who he about to face, you know, which is to me an okay opponent for the time that they had the time they had to try to make something happen. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, why didn't he go up to 135?" Because he holding the title at 130. Why didn't he go to 126? Who want to go down fucking 4 more pounds when you making weight at 130? You see what I'm saying? But y'all still make narratives about he's afraid. I mean, that he's fighting little fighters, but y'all want him to go to 126. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. And when I look at Gervonta Davis, man, I do see greatness in that kid. I see greatness in Gervonta Davis. You know what I mean? I see defense. I see boxing skills. I see jabs. I see power. I see foot movement. And I see he got some ring IQ. You know, great counter ability. Great counter ability. You know, so when a lot of people try to hate on the kid and talk down on him, it puzzles me, man. It really do puzzle me. You know, I feel like it's hate coming from elsewhere for as Gervonta Davis, or certain people have certain things against Gervonta. Now, I mean, they have certain things against Gervonta, you know. So I think they need to look in the mirror and check themselves before they start talking about certain people. You know what I mean? Now, the fight with Gervonta Davis, I'm gonna get the dude name. I am a little familiar with him. Like I say, I watched his last fight, you know, and it wasn't a bad fight. You know, it wasn't a bad fight at all. So for people to make it like that, it's just, oh, Tank did this. He running from that person, man. That's not true at all. That's why I say watch people with these certain narratives, man, and make things sound good to bring a crowd. You know, yeah, who go Ruiz? You know, they like to just make up stories to get a crowd and this, that, and the third. You know, this kid is on a 3-fight winning streak. Now he got Gervonta in a 12-round decision. 32 years of age, so he got experience. Like I say, he got pop. He 39, got 39 wins with 33 knockouts. So Tank got to be wary of that. And people understand, like, this man is in fight mode. You know, he's in fight mode. He just had a fight. He see an opportunity. He jumped at it. It's not easy trying to plug in somebody, but somebody like Tank in a week and a half notice. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to be what you want. It's really not going to be what you want, especially with the fight being in California. Abner Morez, you know what I mean, hometown. They bring a Tank to Abner Morez's house. You know, everything was built up for Tank and Abner. It was built up for them too. You know? So once you see this situation, it's in a Mexican demographic place. So you got to get a Mexican to plug them in. You know, so you just can't go grab no anybody, yo. You can't just go grab no anybody. And like I say, once you got certain fighters that's really smart and they got I ain't gonna say a good backing, but they do have some type of ceiling going up. You know, they got some type of ceiling. You there, Black Horseman?
Yeah, can you hear me, bro?
Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect, bro.
Wi-Fi back on, man.
Okay, you can finish explaining what you were saying about Troy King, because I know about that ad now. Like I said, I was watching Troy King, and that's around time when him and Spence. He said what he said about Spence when the you know, the Kell Brook fight, but he had that badass eye injury, and it took a while for that thing to heal for that man. You know what I'm saying? It took a while for that thing to heal for Troy King. I watched Troy King all the way through, but go ahead, Black Horse, let him know.
Yeah, so big salute to Troy King, man. He thoroughly broke down the injury. He said it was the worst pain he ever had in his life. He don't wish it on nobody. And like I heard what you were saying, I mean, it took him a long time to recover from that. You know what I'm saying? And this is the second time Abner Morris has suffered this injury. And it's not an injury that a lot of people know about, you know, and it's not even really an injury that most fighters like to talk about, because once the commissions and things like that know that they have this injury, a lot of times they won't even get these fights. You know what I'm saying? So I heard he was going to try to fight anyway. I mean, he was still trying to spar and do all the normal stuff that he normally does in training camp. But, you know, it just got too severe for this guy. So, you know, it was good that to get a different perspective on this particular injury, because people would just be, you know, could think anything and say that this guy don't want smoke, you know what I'm saying, with Gervonta Davis and all of that. But people forget, you know, this guy called out Gervonta Davis, you know. He was daring to be great and trying to go up and you know, fight Gervonta Davis for this title, you know what I mean? So you know, but you know, maybe Abner Morris, being that I know the severity of this injury, maybe he might want to consider, you know, hanging it up or something like that, because this ain't nothing to play with. That injury ain't nothing to play with. And he can at least walk away and say, you know, I've won a title. You know what I'm saying? I've won a championship title, and
in
but
3 divisions, not just the championship. In 3 divisions, Black Force. He had 3 division world champion. You know what I mean? Fought in the unification bout, and like I say, man, and like you said, I hope he really do make a smart decision, because we know, man, if he'd have went to that ring, because he tried to play it off as an elbow injury. He tried to play it off as an elbow injury, but I think he probably went into sparring and probably got cracked again, and he probably see like, you know what? Nah, this shit ain't gonna work. Especially getting hit by Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for real.
Especially getting hit by Gervonta Davis. So that's why he probably thought about it and talked about it with Robert Garcia and them, and he came up with the right decision. And that's just to go get the situation handled, excuse me, and see what them doctors say. Because you go in there ring playing, getting hit by motherfuckers who know how to hit hard and know how to, and place punishments right, and coming down to impose bodily harm on you, you know, you'll fuck around and go blind and whatnot, man.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. You know, it could just change your whole life for good, being that you can't see shit, you know.
Yeah.
But to also comment, I think you said something about people talking about the replacement opponent.
Yeah, about Gervonta, yeah.
I mean, now me personally, you know, I gave him a little heat for that. I mean, maybe there was nobody at 130 that could be filled in that quick, and maybe this was the only guy that can step up to the plate right now. But I mean, I definitely feel like this should be an easy fight for Gervonta Davis. I personally didn't even want to see the Abner Mares Gervonta Davis fight, but you know, it is what it is. Abner Mares took on that challenge. However, going forward, man, hopefully I could see Gervonta Davis matched up against better competition in his own weight class. You know, that's just personally for me. I want to see, like, I already know he's good. You know, I mean, this guy got just almost as many knockouts as he has fights. You know, something like 19-0, 18 KO, something like that.
20-0 with 19 knockouts.
Okay. Whoever said something about this Gary Russell shit, man, I don't know where that shit came from. I have never heard anything about them two negotiating for a fight. I think that Gary Russell needs to stay away from Gervonta Davis. Focus on 126. I mean, the nigga struggled with JoJo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, even though he won the fight, but I mean, he ain't punching like Gervonta. You know what I mean? He ain't walk. You know, he not as strong as Gervonta, and he don't. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we can kill that narrative right now. Like, I don't think Gary Russell is he fucking with Gervonta Davis, but you know, hey, I think that Gervonta Davis should definitely make easy work of this guy. Hugo, what'd you say his record was?
Hugo Santana was 39-4 with 33 knockouts, and he's been knocked out 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
We understand. Look, this is my thing. We understand that this is not the best opponent for Tank, right? Everybody want to see Gervonta at 130 versus maybe Alberto Machado. You know, maybe my guy who finna get the rematch with Francisco Vargas, who I like a lot. And he said he will face Tank. He's the other champion too. I can't get his name right now.
Somebody in the division? Machado or something?
Yeah. No, not Machado. Damn, I can't get my dude's name. I don't know why it's slipping me, man. Shouts out to my bro Red. Shit, what's his name, bro? He the champ. He took it from Francisco Vargas.
Francisco Vargas. I ain't even been following 130 like that. Be real, man.
And no, the cash app is OG Money. Damn.
Let me try to find a link. While you thinking of that, let me try to find it.
Burchett. It's Burchett.
Oh yeah. That's the taller one, right?
Yeah, Miguel Burchett. It's Alberto Machado, Tank, Miguel Burchett. Who else got the titles at 130? Tevin Former, which we know that we've been trying to get that fight with Tevin Former. But these fighters with these different promotion, like Machado is with Miguel Cotto. It's Cotto fighter, but I think he got something to do with Golden Boy. And now Burchett is with Golden. Is he with? No, he's not with Golden Boy. Golden Boy won him. But he was somebody else. So I don't know how hard it's gonna be to make that fight. That's why I say with these certain fighters, bro, again, these things, they want their rightful money, and we don't know what the hell Mayweather doing trying to make the fights happen. Which I won't take the being better fights too. But the situation with Abner Mares, it's a win for Tank on the simple fact of Abner is a 3-division world champion. Abner do have a big fan base, and it's a credible opponent. Like, even though Abner came up, Abner, he was going to work Gervonta a little bit, but I still had Tank getting the stoppage. I still had him getting the stoppage. Now, I know people saying that, man, he coming up another weight class, but this what fighters do, bro. This what they do. And with Tank, you don't miss out on the opportunity like Abner Murray. It's just like Errol and Mikey. You know what I'm saying? You see, Mikey is a big fucking name with a fan base, and it's going to draw. It's going to be a draw. Like Abner, they brought Tank to fight Abner because even though Tank, you know, is the better fighter coming up, a future star, Abner still might have the bigger fan base than Gervonta, because we know the Mexicans go support like hell. They go support like hell. So that's, you know what I'm saying, that's just showing love. But the situation with bringing in Hugo, it's like, that's like you, Black Horseman. You're a fighter, bro. Let's just say you at 130. You're a fighter at 130. But you've been making some noise, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you're not just any fighter. You know, I come in, you've been in the gym training, you be getting ready, but you haven't had not one southpaw to spar with. And I come to you and be like, you know what, bro? Look, I got an opportunity for you to fight Gervonta Davis. You know what I mean? On Showtime in a main event. You know, here go this the pay. Now you looking like shit. I'm not gonna go fight this kid. I haven't I haven't sparred no southpaws. You want me to get ready for this killer in a week and a half? It's just like people not gonna put themselves in that position, bro. If you know that you're a good ass fighter and your opportunity gonna come to fight for a title, you're not gonna just rush into the ring for anything, knowing you can get your ass put down, and now you got dropped down the ranking. You know what I'm saying? So with that situation, they got to go out and find what's available. They got to find what's understandable at that time, and somebody that's willing to do it. I'm quite sure it wasn't too many fighters out there that's willing to fight Gervonta. You know what I mean? In a fucking week time notice, bro. That's just set up for failure. That's just setting yourself up for failure. Even though you fit to be on TV, that's just I just don't see that happen with fighters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I just hopefully after this, you know, do you think after this fight, you know, he should make easy work of this guy, Hugo. But after this fight, you think he'll fight possibly a unification or fight somebody, you know, that's better competition?
He got to. You can't go from this fight. That's why I say Abner was a good fight, because after Abner, you could have went into maybe a unification bout. You know what I'm saying? You could have went straight into a unification bout with that buzz, even though Tank got buzz. After this fight, I think it will be better competition. And don't mark me for this, but they probably start talking that Gervonta Davis and Tevin Foreman shit again. But we got to see how would that work out with Eddie Hearn and fucking Mayweather, which I know they can work together. But they probably start talking that shit again. Depends on if Tevin can get past Jono Curl. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit too. You know what I mean? So we got to see if Tevin get past Jono, because Jono ain't gonna be no easy task for Tevin as much as people think he is. Man, I like Jono. He gonna come on the show. I don't think he gonna be no easy task for Tevin, bro. I think that's gonna be some stiff competition. You know what I mean? I don't think Tevin like my post too much. But
they got the guy that Tevin get ready to fight.
Yeah, Jono Curl. Yeah. You know?
Okay, I heard. Now I don't know nothing about him, but I did hear Tevin say something like he spanked his relative or something, like a brother or some shit, or his cousin.
Oh, I ain't familiar with that. Probably somewhere down the line. But all I know is that fight, I was doing the last string, they jumped in. I straight made that fight. I ain't gonna say I made it happen, but I got the ass talking. It was inevitable because Jono signed it with Eddie Hearn, but they had a little words in my little chat thing, man. I was like, tell him, Jono, there you go. But I don't think Tevin liking my post too much. I really believe it's gonna be a good fight, because pressure can get to Tevin Foreman, bro, and that's all Curl know how to do is pressure your ass. And when he bring the pressure, he do bring the pressure, bro. He's a hell of he ain't the biggest puncher, but Tevin ain't the biggest puncher neither.
Right,
you know
right.
So I feel like that's gonna be. It might be a 12-round fight. It might be a 12-round fight. But one thing I know about Curl is you have to kill that son of a gun for him to stay down, bro. He ain't gonna stop coming. He is not gonna stop coming. But yeah, with Gervonta, bro, I feel like after this fight, yes, you got to, in order to be to claim that crown at 130 and become the best of the best. After this fight with this guy, which you is gonna make easy work out of, in my opinion. But sometimes shit happens in the ring. We never know. An injury can have anything, you know. But other than that, we know Gervonta should be the heavy favorite in this fight. He should make easy work of this dude. and he got to go to something better after that. You know, that's why I say Aldo Morales would have got the which I don't know if he'll get too much ring rust off. It ain't like he been out for too long and he young, but after this he got to stay in shape, and you got to find a quality opponent that's a worthy challenger, or you got to go into a unification bout. You know, you got to go into a unification bout. But what I see in Gervonta, bro, I see that kid can be great as long as he stay focused. Don't get into it with his team. Let his team work for him and not against him. And I think that the sky's is the limit for that dude, man. I really do think the sky's is the limit for him because he got it all, bro. Like I say, defense, offense, foot movement, ring IQ, and he only gonna get better. He only gonna get better. I know a lot of people bringing up the young stars in the game, but these young fighters not gonna fight each other this early. You know, people seeing Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia face off with each other. That fight not gonna happen this early. Trust me when I tell y'all that. De La Hoya not throwing Ryan Garcia in that ring, knowing he can be a potentially cash cow in the future with the fan base that he got. That shit ain't happening. It's just not happening. It's unheard of. And if it do happen, I will be surprised as hell, you know. But Gervonta Davis fight February the 9th. You know, me and your prediction is the same. He supposed to smoke this cat. We know that. You know, but on the card is, I think this is the same card. We got Ishe Smith and Erickson Lubin is back in the ring. What's your thoughts on that fight?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm glad to see Erickson Lubin back. You know, I think this is a good opportunity for us to really see where Erickson Lubin is, especially, you know, coming off the loss. I mean, he's had one fight since his loss to Jamel, but I still have a belief in Erickson Lubin. And you know what? I think the loss was good in the sense that he took it early. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like he was champion and then took a loss. Like, I feel like Jermell Charlo taking a loss after already being a champion is a little bit more detrimental than somebody like Erickson Lubin taking a loss before becoming a champion. Same thing like with like Tony Harrison. Like, he took 2 L's before becoming a champion. And I feel like he has a more appreciation being a champion. He's taking it more serious, and it's probably going to be more difficult to take that belt off of him, being that he know what it took, what he had to go through before he got there. You know what I'm saying?
He faced that adversity already.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Whereas a lot of guys who didn't had, you know, just been smooth selling. Of course, some of these guys have bumps in the road or whatever, but they've got the job done. They never tasted defeat. It's like, you know, once they do take that L, it's just like it could really, really hurt they you know what I'm saying, their confidence, man, to where it's like they may not be able to bounce back. To me, I'm more impressed with somebody who can take an L and bounce back. You know what I mean? Because it's like the victory is much more sweeter once they reach that milestone and get that title. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually rooting for Erickson Lubin. Hopefully he looks good. Now, somebody like Ishe Smith, big alien head ass nigga, like this nigga has the ability to make good fighters look kind of, you know what I'm saying, bad. Average. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I missed the fight when he fought Julian J Rock, but I heard Julian J Rock struggled.
Yep, he brought, like when you went up against somebody like Ishe, he gonna make your ass earn it. But yeah, he took it to J Rock. But J Rock gave him his credit, but yeah, he took it to him.
Yeah. Matt Russ in the chat says, you know damn well Tony ain't win that fight, Black. No, I thought he did. I thought he outboxed. You know, he took him to school. But you know, as far as Erickson Lubin, man, I want to see this guy, you know, get back in that position to face the you know, top guys in this division, whether it be Julian J Rock, Jermell Charlo, possibly in the rematch. And you know, put himself back in the position to fight for a title, because even though I give Jermell Charlo all the credit in the world for knocking him out in that first round, we got to remember that Erickson Lubin had never been there. He had never been at that position. I think that the moment was kind of big for him. He got hit with a shot he didn't see, and that was that. You know, he had to learn from that. But if, say, it went, you know, into the mid to late rounds, it could have got very, very interesting, because I really truly believe that Erickson Lubin can compete with these guys. You know, people were saying before the fight with Jermell that, you know, he's not ready for that. He ain't never fought nobody. But I actually thought he had a good chance against Jermell. But Jermell was just, you know, his experience and, you know, being able to go in there and take care of business, you know. But Erickson Lubin, you know, hopefully he's learned from that loss, man. And hopefully he'll take, I mean, if he can go in there and stop Ishe Smith, that's probably impressive because has Ishe ever been stopped?
I
Trying to
don't think
reload this
I
guy.
don't think Ishe never been stopped.
So I mean that'll be pretty impressive, you know, if he can go in there and just stop Ishe, and then you know, hey, after that, call out whoever, you know, after the fight, you know, if he feel like he ready for a title, maybe that'd be a good fight for, you know, in a rematch against Jamel. I would love to see the rematch, you know, to see maybe if is it a fluke or you know, or it can actually Erickson Lubin really compete with Jamel Charlo. But we got to see. Big Money says he not ready for them Lions. Maybe not, man. But you know, you can't lose confidence after getting, you know, taking your first loss. You know, you got to be willing to get back in there, man, and keep fighting. You know. So the same thing with like Luis Ortiz getting knocked out by Wilder. He's still in WBC. Hey man, you know, you took an L, but hey, get your ass back in there and see if you can come out and get the victory in the rematch, you know. But you know, as far as that, I expect Erickson Lubin to find a way to win. You know, from that southpaw stance, man, land them straight lefts and just, you know, put Ishe out of there. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he can get him out of there. But Alien Head, man, he can take a punch, so we gotta definitely see. Definitely gotta see.
I actually kind of picked Lubin to make that statement and get Ishe out of there because the situation with Jamel, he got caught. You know, that's what happened in boxing. I just feel like he got caught early, like you say. If he had a chance to warm up, because Lubin got great boxing skills, man.
Yeah.
Great boxing skills, great boxing ability, and he got real pop. The kid can crack. And I think this dude make him more hungrier and it make him more humble a little bit, you know. So now he understand that, you know what, fuck it, we all can lose. I am human, but it just make him that much more better. And he switched trainers. He with Kevin Cunningham now, you know. So I got him making a statement, man. But like I say, one thing about Ishe Smith, if you don't stop him, he gonna make it tough for you. Like he make it tough for everybody, bro. He made it tough for Tony Harris. I think Tony. He made it tough for
J-Rock.
Junior Williams. Yeah, J-Rock. It's like that's just his style, bro. That's just his style. It don't matter who you is. He go get in there. He go fight with his heart on his sleeve. And if you don't stop him, you know what I mean? Like you say, he can expose your ass. If you do got any type of holes, he can expose you, bro.
He'll make you look vulnerable. He'll make other opponents be like, man, give me that nigga because he struggled with Ishe. But that's just Ishe's style, man. He make everybody look bad.
Yeah, he go out there, he go force, especially if he start heating up and get it to his little rhythm where that boy really feeling himself. He really gonna be going, you know. But I like the fight, man. I think it's the perfect fight for all the fighters at 154 because Ishe is that gatekeeper that's gonna test your ass mentally and tough, you know. So I think Lubin has the skills, and I think he got the pop to stop Ishe, but it's yet to be seen. But I most definitely pick him to beat Ishe. You know, I most definitely think this the fight to get all whatever. If he ever had any doubt or you know what I'm saying, I think this is the fight that's gonna let him see that. You know what? I'm still is that guy. I still am go get that title. You know what I'm saying? But him against Jamel, because I felt like Jamel was gonna win that fight, but I thought Lubin was gonna do more. As long as Lubin continue to grow and progress and be smart and think, it will be a time where he can come, he can get Jamel Charlo because he is the better boxer. You know what I mean? He is the better boxer. He do think better. And with Jamel being on this knockout type of shit and just going in their head hunt and making mistakes, Lubin is the type of fighter that can pick up on them things and count him great, bro. Count him great. And like I say, the kid only go get strong. He's still young too. So he only go get stronger, man. I remember his first fight, I think it was 19 it was on a wrestling Bartholomew card, I think. That's when Mike Tyson had Agendas Mendez, and when Rancis knocked him out, but they said it was after the bell or something. That's my first time seeing Lubin on a national television, and he looked good, bro. He looked damn good. So as long as he keep progressing, you know, believing in himself, because like I say, I listened to him talk. It don't look like he lost no confidence or nothing like that. So it's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. But I got him winning. But like you said, if he can stop Ishe Smith and be the first person to stop Ishe Smith, there will be a statement made for Lubin, bro. Yeah. But we both got Lubin winning on that night. And there's another fight on that card, Mario Barrios. I don't know if you're familiar with him. up and coming. He a hell of a fighter, bro. And strong puncher, nice fan base. They travel with him, and I think he gonna be victorious as well.
Mm.
But
Yeah, actually, I think I've seen him fight before.
yeah, I'm quite sure you did,
20,
Mario Barrios.
okay, 22-0. Yeah, damn.
Hell of a fighter, bro. Got a nice fan base. He up and coming, you know. But
Oh yeah. I actually been to the fight. I actually seen him fight in person.
in
I
person,
definitely know who he is. Yeah,
yeah,
most definitely.
yeah. I'm a big fan of Mario Barrios, bro.
Trained by Robert Garcia. Yeah, I definitely
Uh-huh.
know who that is.
Yeah. And he like I like his style, I like the way he fight. And he most definitely, if he stay down and stay humble, he most definitely gonna be a big player in the game, bro. I know a lot of people probably don't know him right now because you got all these other prospects up and coming, but he fought on TV multiple times. You know, he fought on TV multiple times and got skills and pop. So I'm looking forward to that. But on the same night, um, I just think this is a title fight. Alberto Machado, yeah, Alberto Machado got a fight on February 9th. I think he with the zone now too. So uh, maybe him and Tank might be leading up for a fight, bro. That's what I say. I like to see Gervonta versus about Alberto Machado because both of them carrying the WBA, but some people don't know if Gervonta got the super or do Machado got the super. You know,
You
so
said they don't
now,
know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. People keep saying like sometimes you see they saying Tank the super champion, then they talking about Alberto the super champion and shit. So I don't know which one got the regular, bro. But I will say this: Alberto won the super before Gervonta got the regular. Well, before he got the title, they kept saying it was the super. But so, in my opinion, I think Alberto Machado should be called a super champion because he went through hell and hot water in that fight to get that title. You know? So that's a hell of a fight. That's gonna be on the zone. I'm gonna stream that fight too. That's on the zone card, which gonna be a hell of a fight. So I'm looking forward to that. I just seen Mikey working the abs and things like that, man. And this fight coming up and it's getting heated, man. That's why I say that next press conference, I think it's gonna be a war of words between Mikey and Errol. It's gonna be some words in that fight, bro. Because Mikey been saying some things, Errol been saying some things, Robert Garcia been saying they coming to knock Errol out and shit like that. So
when's
I
the
think
next press conference?
it gotta be this month sometime. I really don't know when, but it gotta be this month sometime. And I'm looking forward to it, bro. I'm looking forward to it. So what's your thoughts like as the fight goes on, bro? And to get closer, and Mikey doing all this preparation and all this snack shit being shown. You know, a lot of people getting more confidence about Mikey and shit, or you having different emotions about the fight.
Nah, man. But to before I comment on that, I actually looked up what you said about Machado, and it says that he did have the super title, but it was downgraded to regular, and then it says that they declared the super title vacant, and then when Davis beat Cuellar, he became the super. So I don't know what happened with that, but he was the super champion at first.
Yeah, that's what I know. I remember watching him with the fight. It was a hell of a fight, and he was the super. But then I seen that they were saying Tank fighting for the super, but Machado never lost. He never lost to nobody. So in my opinion, I'm like, how the hell could they strip him of the super title? And you know, I fuck with Tank hard, but
yeah, that's some
that man
politics
won the
or something.
super. Yeah, he should have had a title, but Tank got that title now.
Wow. Well, that's another video right there. But anyhow, as far as what you saying about Mikey and Spence, man, I mean, it's gonna be a big fight, man. I mean, I'm not changing my opinion on it. You know, I think Errol is gonna knock out Mikey. You know what I'm saying? I think he should go in there and you know, step on Mikey, man. You know, get him out of there, maybe mid to late rounds. I don't see it going the distance, although I'm seeing a lot of people believing that Mikey is going to go in there and give Errol Spence a world of problems. My only issue with Spence leading into this fight is I don't know what the fuck is going on with Spence, man. I'm not seeing no footage. I'm not seeing no training, nothing. You know, Mikey got so many people, Ring TV. He got Ellie Setback. He got all these different media channels where you can actually see, you know, this nigga going beast mode. Like Mikey going beast mode. Like I give it to him. You know, I still think he gonna get his ass beat, but he's doing everything to put himself in a position to win the fight. You know, at the best in the best of his ability. You know, and one thing we do know is that whatever they do in that snack facility, man, them dudes be coming in there super strong, in shape. And even if they don't win the fight, them motherfuckers not really getting stopped. They tough. Like we seen Josito Lopez versus Thurman. You know, Thurman was hitting that nigga with some shit, and he was just coming forward. He ain't never really slowed down. And you know, if he had better defense, he probably could have beat Keith. You know what I'm saying?
I swear.
But so I don't know. I mean, and then we seen even with Caleb Plant. I mean, I thought he was in a super dangerous fight versus Huskategi.
Shit, me too.
He went in there and beat the brakes off Huskategi. I'm saying, like, man, I don't know what they doing in that snipe facility, but them dudes be strong. You know what I'm saying? They be in shape. So I don't know. Like that's why I wish I could see some footage of Spence to see how he's preparing and so on and so forth, man. It just seemed like it's real private on Spence side, you know, and I feel like Mikey's doing more to kind of promote the fight. This is pay-per-view.
I was about to say that myself. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, do you feel like Mikey promote more than Errol?
I mean, without a doubt. Like I don't see what Spence is doing to promote this fight. Now I do see that how he'll show up at these certain events. Like he was just at the Kovalev fight. Him and Crawford was there.
Yeah.
You know, so that was in his hometown or whatnot. But when you got a pay-per-view event, you know, I look at some of the greats to ever do it on a pay-per-view level. They either got all access 24/7. Broner got like the 25/8. You know, they got certain things that they have in place to where they're getting more exposure. You're bringing the fans more into the life of the fighter, so you can become more, so it makes them more likable leading into the fight, and it makes the fight bigger. And I don't know if Errol Spence gets that, you know, not taking nothing away from him. I think he gonna step on Mikey. But as far as like, he could be accumulating a lot more fans right now and doing a better job to promote this event. And I only see it being promoted heavy on one side. And I got to give that credit to Mikey, you know. Now, hey, maybe Spence's perspective is like, nigga, it don't matter that I'm not doing this big promotion stuff. I'm just getting my mind and my body ready for this fight. And he can do all the promoting stuff, and I'm just gonna step on him and fight night. Maybe that's his strategy, but he does have man down promotions. So I just feel like maybe he needs somebody in Dallas, like maybe Correa or somebody, you know, that can get in there and get some exclusive footage on this guy to help build up his fights going into the future. Because maybe it's not going to get done for this fight, but maybe other fights going forward. Like, I think he needs to get a little bit more out of his comfort zone and allow people more into how he prepares, you know. It's good content to see Mikey in there in the snack. Like, he going hard. I'm just like, man, shit. I love to see what Spence doing. Mikey getting it in. You know what I mean?
I agree 100%, bro. Like, Derek Jane got a new gym down there. I heard he kind of closing it off, man. But like, every time I turn on fucking YouTube or seeing anything about the Spence and Mikey fight, all you see is Mikey, like you say. And I say, damn, it's only Mikey promoting the fight. Like, and Errol ain't that type of dude. Like, he ain't a shy dude to where he do want the exposure. But it's like, what the hell is going on, bro? Now, credit, he working his ass off. But you do got to give us something, bro. You got to give us something, like some fucking, don't wait all the way to media day, you know, just to give us seeing you hit the pass and things like this, or seeing you saying this or that. We haven't seen nobody on the side say nothing about this fight up and coming. We just see Mikey. So I understand why everybody's saying shit. We changing our minds and we think Mikey got a shot, because that's all we seeing is Mikey. You know what I'm saying? That's all we're seeing is Mikey. So they give people a different perspective of what's going on. Now, like you say, we see Errol and that motherfucker going beast mode. It'll put the perspective right back to where it's like, damn, do Mikey really got a chance? Or what the hell was Mikey thinking on taking this fight? But we don't see nothing. We don't see nothing, man. And it's shocking me as well, bro. Like, we see Errol post things on little Instagram, March 16th, this and that is going down. But, man, people want to see actual footage, bro. We want to see you hitting the bell. We want to see how the 8-pack busting out the stomach. It's right. Looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, all that play a part of this, bro. Talk some shit. We heard you saying, okay, we heard them saying they gonna knock me out. Try that in the ring. Now let's see you in the gym hitting that bag, talking that shit back to him. You know what I'm saying? So people can feel it and get it tone. Like, we're almost a month away.
Shit, we have to do away. Yeah.
Right. This the next big pay-per-view fight, bro. You're on pay-per-view, like you say. Yeah, you can sit back and say, you know what, they can do this, they can do that. But at the end of the day, this is your fight. You want to be a pay-per-view star
in your hometown.
In your hometown. You got Mikey Garcia right now, bro. Salute the Corey Lee's boxing. Salute the D Brown. You got Mikey Garcia in your hometown in the ring, bro. Like, come on, bro. You gotta give us something. You gotta give us something, especially when you got Corey right there. You know what I'm saying? With the situation going on with that shit. So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But I do feel like you. I do still feel like Errol go stop Mikey around the 8th or the 9th round. But I do feel like Mikey is go get Errol some problems early on, bro. Like I say, Errol is he go stand there. He get into that mode of I'm gonna get you, you get me. And I do think Mikey gonna be able to land his biggest shot, bro. And that's what we gonna see is that power for real. And you know, how good is Errol Chin? Because like I say, Kell Brook hit him with some shit, but I don't think Mikey gonna load up with the shit. Mikey gonna load up because I think it's gonna come to a point to where they just gonna be fighting in the damn ring. You know, so we do want to see footage of you, Errol. We need that footage, man. And you got people on the ground right there, man, that's willing to get the shit and put it out, make it touch Fight Hype, touch Monty Brown TV, you know, Black Fight Fan right there to touch the LDBC. So let us get that shit, man. You know, we want that. We need that, bro. Don't just let the shit be one-sided. You know what I'm saying? You let it be one-sided. And Mikey Garcia is really winning the media war. I know it don't mean shit for us going into the ring because the fight is the fight, but for us, the media war, bro, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Mikey it's like Mikey's stealing all that recognition. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Making Mikey Garcia brand that much bigger. And Mikey don't have to win this fight. Only thing Mikey gotta do is be in this fight. That's it. All he gotta do is be in this fight. And Lord, if he go 12 rounds, we know that's gonna do wonders for him.
So yeah, I mean, what you saying that? Because I've been hearing a lot of people say, like, you know, like me personally, I'm picking Errol not just to win, but to stop Mikey. Right. Now, if it goes to 12, like, what does that do to Errol Spence? Can he still win it on the cards? You think he's skilled enough to outbox Mikey? Yeah,
I do believe he can win on the cards. I think like the hard in that fight, the shots go count. I still believe Errol gonna land the harder shots. And like I said, Errol can box, bro. He can box. The Sheldon and Lamont Peterson fight, but I just think people get caught up in him just knocking motherfuckers out and stopping people. They expect that shit. You know, they expect it. And Errol like the type that go in there and force the knockout, like trying to hit you with one shot. He actually worked towards the knockout. Like Jamil going in there trying to hit him with one shot to get it out of her. Errol actually worked towards the knockout for us, you know, breaking you down, then get it out of her. So it's a possibility he can win on the cards. But I feel like if Mikey do take him 12 rounds, a lot of people go, we told you early in this, like that's why I say they go take credit from Mikey instead of giving Mikey his credit, because Mikey is a badass fighter, bro. And Corey Lee say Mikey Garcia win by unanimous decision, period. I don't think so. You know, I don't think Black Horse would believe it.
Corey definitely believe Mikey gonna win, bro.
Yeah, but earlier. And trust and believe, it's a lot of fucking Mexicans and other people that think he gonna do that too. But I feel like if Mikey go 12 rounds and even lose, it's still a win situation for Mikey, because even though he jumped up one weight class, a lot of people saying, oh, he only jumped up once. You know what I mean? They go put it over the Kell Brook situation, this, that, and the third. And if Mikey go 12 rounds, I consider that a testament to Mikey Garcia, because Mikey is no slouch, bro. There ain't no slouch. There ain't nobody that just coming in this shit for a paycheck. He not doing this to make his name bigger. The dude got a big-ass fan base. The dude is a Hall of Fame fighter, a fucking legend on the Mexican side of things, you know. So he's not just coming to lay down that shit. Yeah, he coming to fight his ass off, bro. Dude coming to fight his ass off, man. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. That's why I said it's gonna be a hell of a fight. But I think after the fifth or after the fourth, I think it turned to Kell Brook and Triple G to where it's gonna be a fight. Like when you look at the Kell Brook and Triple G fight, Triple G took all that shit and said, "Bitch, you gonna have to fight. Ain't no running, ain't no boxing, and none of that. You have to fight." And that's what I seen when I seen. I ain't gonna say broke Kell Brook. That's why I think he made Kell Brook allude to him, be like, "Fuck it." Kell Brook got to drop in his hands, and either I'm gonna hit you and drop you, or you go get me and drop me. And that's how I think this fight gonna be after the fifth. It's just gonna turn into a fucking slugfest. I don't think the boxing or the skills or none of that gonna play a part. I think it's just gonna turn into a slugfest.
I agree with you, man. That's a good analogy comparing like the Triple G Kell Brook. Yeah, man. You know, Mikey might have the success early, make what you call it, Spence look vulnerable early on, but I mean the pressure, man, and the power, the size advantage, man. I just think it's just gonna break. It's gonna break Mikey, man.
It'll take a toll down the stretch, y'all. Even with Mikey doing all this snack shit, I don't think like they can like it's like and I use this now because it's like Robert Eastern going to fight Mikey Garcia, but trying to use a different game plan against the best motherfucker at the division in your first fight there. You know, shouts out to Lawrence Williams going down, bro. You know, like maybe you and Kevin Cunningham could have made that work on two fighters before Mikey Garcia, then you'll have a better idea on how to use that game plan instead of going up against Mikey Garcia, trying to use that game plan and switch it up to where this is a veteran fighter and a bad motherfucker to where he's not going to let that shit work on him. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that with Mikey, like you going up to fight Errol, yeah, you getting bigger and bulkier, but do it work your first time at 147? You know what I'm saying? Do you know how your speed gonna be? Do you know if you're gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, even be stronger than you is at 140 and 135, you know? But like I say, it's gonna show more 16 turn. But salute to Mikey Garcia, man. He doing everything he gotta do to get ready for this fight. He's not shying away. There's no second guessing himself. He knew what he wanted. He went and got it. And we got somebody like that, you got to watch out for him, man, because they is a dangerous son of a gun, and they believe in themselves. So, shit, we go see what's up with that situation. But I do got Errol, 9th to 10th round stoppage over Mikey Garcia.
Yep, I agree with you, bro. Mid to late rounds, I got Spence stopping him.
Now, let's get into this Crawford and Khan, because a lot of people are mad about what this fight do for Crawford. Oh, Crawford could have got a better opponent. Oh, we know it's a glass chin. I actually believe, I actually believe like this fight can go 12 rounds, bro. Not saying it'll go, but I actually do believe because of the Crawford style and the Amir Khan style. But this is what fucks me up about shit. When Keith Thurman says, and we're going to touch on Keith Thurman a little bit, but when Keith Thurman say that, oh, we don't know if Crawford can beat Amir Khan, then Crawford will get the Amir Khan fight. Not saying Thurman made this fight happen because I don't think that from a long shot. I just feel like Thurman was locked up, Errol locked up, fucking Sean Porter locked up. We don't know where Danny head at right now. Adrian Broner for the fight Manny Pacquiao. We can go down the list of lines of welterweights. Uga's even locked up. Luis Collazo, Devin Alexander, Amir Khan. You know what I'm saying? When you look at, I even throw Andre Berto's name in there. We just look at them four, and when you look at all them four, and you say who might be the toughest fighter for Terence Crawford, I think Amir Khan stands out over all four of them. I mean, over the other three, you know. So it's like shit. I'm trying to get the best opponents with the best name at that time. Shit.
Right.
Amir Khan beat Devin Alexander. I think he'll beat Andre Berto. Devin Alexander and Andre Berto just fought. Want the best fight, you know what I'm saying? But it was a good fight. Want the best fight though, you know. So it's like once you look at that, and Luis Collazo, I never count him out. I like Luis Collazo, a hell of a fighter, but I don't think Luis Collazo beat Amir Khan. Did Amir Khan and Collazo fight already?
I think so. I think
Khan
beat him. Yeah, I think Khan beat him.
So it's like Amir Khan is the best name out of all four. We look at the welterweight division. Yeah, you can go to across the pond to get one of them fighters, or you can go get the Russian boy that I don't think they even compare to them top four. So when I look at that situation, bro, I think Amir Khan was the best opponent at that time. You know, Amir Khan is a hell of a fighter. Okay, yes, we know Samuel Vargas put him down, but at the end of the day, he put Samuel Vargas down and he beat Samuel Vargas. And I like Samuel Vargas, that's my guy, but Amir Khan beat him. So now he's taking on fucking Terence Crawford. Y'all want him to fight Kell Brook, but y'all mad because Terence Crawford and Amir Khan is fighting? Like, I don't get that, bro. But what's your thoughts on that situation?
Well, to comment what you said that this could possibly go 12, I think you're right, man. And you know what? This is my thoughts on it, man. Being that this is called boxing, I'm more of a bigger fan of guys who can box, you know, more than guys that can just go in there and just knock somebody out, because I've said this before, anybody can knock somebody out. You know, a midget can connect, right, and knock somebody the fuck out. But
let me say this: Danny Garcia fighting Granados. You're right. I forgot all about that. So even Danny Garcia locked up. You know what I'm saying? So, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, so just to basically, you know, piggyback on that, like, there's nobody on the PBC side for Crawford to face right now. You know what I mean? Not like that. You know, nobody a big name. Especially a lot of them guys don't even want to get in there with him anyway. But people will forget this or don't know this. Amir Khan is undefeated at welterweight. You know what I mean? So. Yeah. Crawford is giving this guy a shot at his title, something that Keith didn't do, something Spence hasn't done, something that Sean Porter hasn't faced him. None of them guys, except for Danny on the PBC side, that's big names, has fought Amir Khan. Not even Floyd fought Amir Khan when he could have got in there with him. You know what I'm saying?
Pacquiao.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Or Pacquiao. So at the same time, shout out to everybody from UDC coming in, man. You know, I went ahead and made a post on my shit for them to come over here and join. But yes, sir. But you know, at the same time, it's like people kind of sleeping on Amir Khan. Like, this dude doesn't get in there to try to knock dudes out. He's in there to win these rounds. And I just felt like you know, it could be a very competitive fight. And I will be more impressed. Of course, I'm picking Crawford to win the fight, but I think it is going to be a competitive fight because of Amir Khan's boxing ability, his speed. And one thing I've seen through history of boxing is that, yeah, you can get guys that can box and they're kind of equal in a boxing ability, IQ, and all of that. But one thing that will set one fighter apart from the other one is the speed advantage. And one thing we know Amir Khan does have is speed. So if Crawford can't catch him, you know, and stop him, maybe he can outbox Crawford. Maybe that was a concern for Floyd. You know, Floyd wasn't a knockout puncher. You know what I'm saying? He relies on outthinking you and winning more rounds. But maybe Khan would have went in there and outpointed Floyd Mayweather for 12. We never know. I mean, of course, I would have picked Floyd, but Floyd never gave him that opportunity. Crawford, to me, man, he is willing to face the best out there. He want to face the best, and if he can't get the best, give me the next best. And I've seen that this guy has fought undefeated fighter, undefeated fighter, undefeated fighter. Amir Khan is not undefeated, but he's undefeated at welterweight. So nobody has given him an L at welterweight yet. So, I mean, Crawford's again, I give Crawford all the respect in the world for jumping in there because I still think that this is a dangerous fight for Crawford. He don't have to fucking fight Khan. You know what I'm saying? Like, Khan he ain't getting nothing from Khan, you know, other than the fact that, you know, that's a good name to put on your resume. But it ain't like this is a unification or anything like that. And Crawford, he wants to prove that he is the best, you know. And guys that's willing to get in there. And I would give this credit to Khan. Khan is free smoke, man. Khan gets in there with anybody.
Everybody, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not throwing no shade at Khan. I'm not throwing no shade at Crawford. I think this is a great fight for the welterweight division. Like I said, Khan is undefeated at welterweight. Crawford's undefeated at welterweight. He doesn't have as much experience at the welterweight division as Khan. So maybe Khan will be able to give this guy some trouble. We've seen Crawford struggle against Benavidez, so he looked kind of vulnerable, you know what I'm saying, in certain points of that fight, even though he was fighting an undefeated fighter, but people say he got one leg. So, hey, we got to see. With Amir Khan coming in there, fighting at a very comfortable weight, his speed, his experience, maybe it might be too much for Crawford. So I think it is a dangerous fight for Crawford, you know, more dangerous than facing Benavidez or Horn, you know what I mean? Because I just think that Khan has that speed advantage, and he's going in there to outpoint you, not to try to knock you out, not to try to bully you with his size. You know, somebody like a Khan, I feel, was a dangerous fight. And I'm a fan of Khan because he can box. I'm a fan of boxers, you know what I mean? So when it's all said and done, man, I think it's a great fight for boxing fans. We may not see a knockout, but I would be really more impressed with Crawford. If he can outbox Amir Khan for 12, I'm more impressed with that than him going in there and knocking out Khan. Because how many people didn't knock out Khan? But they was losing the fight. You feel me?
And let me say this. People, I think that notion of getting knocked out, because he only got knocked out by Canelo and British Prescott. Danny Garcia stopped him on his feet. He did drop him. It's still a knockout, but he had went to sleep against, you know, Prescott and Danny Garcia. So it ain't that he just getting knocked out, but yeah, he got put to sleep by them too, and he got stopped by Danny Garcia with a TKO. But he has been down, so that's why I think people always call him Glass Chin, but they never give him credit, bro. But fighting every fucking body. The dude fight everybody, bro. But I'll let you finish up. Like, go ahead.
No. I mean, that was really it, man. Like, I just feel like, you know, like he's free smoke. That's a good point. Like I say, he ain't getting knocked out by everybody. You know, he might get stopped, but like I say, he'll get knocked down. He get back up, and his heart. You know, we can't say that he don't have heart. This guy is willing to get in there and, you know, even after getting knocked down, he tries to get back up. sometimes he mad at the refs for stopping the fight. Like, man, shit, I don't give a fuck. My legs is wiggly, nigga. Let this nigga damn near, you know what I'm saying, put me unconscious before you stop this fight, you know. So Khan is you know, he's a different breed, man, from a lot of these, you know, a lot of fighters that I see. And I mean, willing to go up to 154 to face Canelo. I'm just like, bro, is you crazy? But you know, he dared to be great, you know. So he sees the opportunity. I mean, if I was Khan, I would choose fighting Crawford over Kell Brook. What the fuck I'm gonna get other than a, you know, payday? I mean, it's like for a legacy fight and pound for pound, which is why I put so much heat on these other welterweights. It's like, do y'all not know that Crawford is not only a champion in the welterweight division, he's the lineal, okay? He's the lineal WBO welterweight champion. So if Khan can beat Crawford, he is the guy. I mean, people got to understand that shit. He's going to be the guy if he go in there and beat Crawford. So this is Crawford got more to lose than Khan. Like Big Money said, like, this is a dangerous fight because Amir Khan going to come to fight and he ain't got nothing to lose. He got everything to gain in this shit.
Yeah.
Crawford is putting everything on the line.
And I say that too, because one thing about Amir Khan, and shouts out to Kwame East who say Amir Khan is damaged goods. I don't agree with that, bro. Like I said, Amir Khan still has 3 fan bases, bro. He has the American fans, he has the UK fans, and he has the Muslim community. When you look at Amir Khan, bro, I feel, and I'm always say this, Amir Khan get every welterweight problem the first half of the fight. I don't care who you is.
Absolutely.
Errol, Spence, Terence, Crawford, Keith Thurman, it don't matter because you always got to adapt to speed. You always got to adapt to the speed, bro. Now, looking at Amir Khan, bro, and people saying this, they want to see him fight Kell Brook so bad. Yes, we know that it's a dispute fight with him and Kell Brook over in the UK. Now, we know that's the fight. We know they got the big money sitting there and things like that. And in my opinion, I always pick Amir Khan to beat Kell Brook. I know Kell Brook got a good punch and this, that, but I always thought Amir Khan's speed was going to get Kell Brook problems. But going up against Terence Crawford, man, and I'm like you. I love boxes more than knockouts. I love for a fight. Well, I love to see a fight go at least 9 rounds because you go see what fighters made of. You know, I hate a quick ass knockout because you get nothing out the fight. And you go back and watch the fight, you can play the whole fight over in your head. So once I look at that fight, man, with Amir Khan and Terence Crawford, I feel like it's a fight that's gonna get Terence Crawford more experience because Amir Khan do got experience. You know, like I say, the only thing Amir Khan slip at is just fighting at one fucking speed because of that's why people get mad because Bomac said amateur style. I don't think he an amateur style, Bomac. I don't agree, but he do fight at one speed where he come out, he throw a lot of fucking punches, but Amir Khan is a hell of a boxer, man. Like you say, he come out, he 1-2 your ass, he 1-2-3 your ass. He know how to bounce in, he know how to bounce out, he know how to grab. It's just only when people get his timing down what fucks it up for Amir Khan. That's the only thing that fucks it up. And now that he back with Virgil Hunter, you know, I think he had his best with Virgil Hunter, just me personally. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a good fight for Terence Crawford and Amir Khan. And Terence Crawford, if he get in there, he do stop Amir Khan, he gonna get all the credit from me, man. All the credit. And people don't want to get Crawford his credit for fighting Amir Khan. What's up, Vincent Roof, bro? What's going down? Shouts out to Lawrence Williams, Free Fight TV, everybody that came in. But I just don't see, and this is what I think, man. It's always when I look at the certain people that talk about Terence Crawford, and I tell them to their face, I feel like it's more personal. It's a more personal attack, and they have some type of agenda. You know what I'm saying? Because they going for the other side. And that's just real with it, bro. That's just real. They'll find a way to discredit. But they'll credit another fighter for something less than what Terence Crawford is doing. And I call him out on that shit every time, bro, because it don't ride with me. Even though I go for one fight, I'm still going to get another fighter. They just do, regardless of how I feel about that person, bro. You know? So I feel like it's a hell of a fight. You know, it's a good fight. It's worth pay-per-view, in my opinion. I would like to see it on free TV, but they got to start somewhere, bro. They'll say, oh, Terence Crawford was on pay-per-view with fucking Victor Postal, and it didn't do shit. Well, that was forced on Top Rank to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Because of the situation of the dates. But Amir Khan and Terence Crawford is a hell of a fight, man. I feel like it's going to be a hell of a fight. I do feel like Amir Khan is going to win rounds. And I feel like if Amir Khan can see Terence Crawford punches coming, he going to go 12 with him, bro. He going to go 12. If he just don't get caught with something you don't see, and that's just standing right there with Terence Crawford's in your chest, I feel like Amir Khan going to go 12 rounds, bro. And Amir Khan is going to be in this fight early on. I know I keep saying that word early on because, like I say, Amir give anybody problems, man. He gave Canelo problems. He was whooping Danny Garcia ass before he got caught. And those are facts. I think he got caught in the third or the fourth, but he was tattooing the shit out of Danny Garcia in that fight, bro. To where you seen Angel Garcia, wake up, Danny. Danny, come on, man. But I just feel like, man, be a personal attack on Terence Crawford because Crawford talking that shit. And Crawford is the pound for pound #1 fighter in the world. I don't care what nobody say. The man showed me more in the ring than anybody in boxing, including Lomachenko or whoever your favorite fighter is. He showed me more than anybody in boxing the way that dude adapt. He's a switch hitter, the way he can beat your ass in the inside, the outside. He'll bang with your ass. And with the notion of a lot of people keep saying, oh, he fought a handicapped fighter and Jose Benavidez, man, Benavidez was an undefeated fighter. Benavidez was once named a prodigy of boxing when he was fucking sparring Manny Pacquiao at 16 and 17. You know, did he have an injury in the ring with his leg? Yeah, it showed in the fight. But at the same time, he signed a contract and he got his ass in the ring. So y'all telling me what do Crawford supposed to do? Say, oh shit, man, your leg fucked up. Let me fight you with one of my legs up. Hell no. Supposed to go in there and beat his ass. And Crawford got hit in that fight. Yeah, but he stopped the dude in the 12th round. And people, I don't know why people seem like Crawford not supposed to get hit. Like once he get hit, it'd be like, oh, he got hit. Everybody's going to get hit in fucking boxing, man. He's going to get hit. And then Jose Benavidez is a fucking fighter. The dude has skills. He's not no slouch. He's not a slouch dude. That's why he undefeated. That's why he knocking motherfuckers out. So in that situation, man, I like this fight with Crawford and Khan. I think it's at the time when you picking fighters, it's the best fight that you can pick. It's the most dangerous fight out of everybody. He could have took somebody way less than Amir Khan. Way less than Amir Khan. And people still was going to talk shit. So I salute Crawford for taking on Amir Khan, bro. I salute Amir Khan for taking on Terence Crawford over fucking Kell Brook. I think Terence Crawford is more dangerous than Kell Brook. You know, so with that situation, I like that, bro. I think it's going to be a good fight. And I don't know if Crawford stops Amir Khan. Yes, it's a possibility he could, but it's a possibility that Amir Khan can go 12 rounds with this dude too. You know? So we'll just have to see when that fight happens. I like the fight. Keith Thurman, you did not make this fight. Keith Thurman, we don't know if you can beat Amir Khan, you know, especially after the Josecito Lopez situation. And yes, I know he's been out the ring for 22 months or whatever the situation may be, but even your ass coming back 100%, Amir Khan will cause problems for you. If Leonard Bundle can go 12 rounds, I know damn well Amir Khan can go 12 rounds with Keith Thurman. Not saying that he lasts, but in just hypothetically thinking and speaking, I do believe Amir Khan can go fucking 12 rounds with Keith Thurman and arguably beat Keith Thurman. So Thurman, until you fight Khan, don't make it like Khan is just a fucking stepping stone for these fighters. Oh, we need your approval on Terence Crawford to beat Amir Khan. I mean, to say, yeah, to beat Amir Khan and say if he's fucking proven at fucking 147. And what else I like about Crawford, bro, is in that video he did where people were always saying people ain't gonna never give him credit. When he said Gamboa was a fucking champion when he fought him, when he said that he beat a gold medalist, matter of fact, 2 gold medals at Gamboa and Felix Diaz, when people didn't even give him fucking credit for the Felix Diaz fight. But Felix Diaz gave him Lamar Peterson all he can fucking handle and arguably beat him. You know what I'm saying? Arguably beat him. But Spence beat my guy Lamar Peterson. And Spence is one of the best boxers ever because he beat Lamar Peterson. And I love Lamar, bro. I love Lamar. That's my guy. Never went against him until he fought Spence. But y'all won't give Crawford credit for beating the fuck out of Felix Diaz and the way he beat Felix Diaz. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, bro, it be hidden agendas out here, man. It be hidden agendas out here. And people like to give one side credit and try to take credit from the other side. And it just don't fly with me, bro. And I feel like it's going to be one hell of a fight, bro. One hell of a fight. That, yes, Amir Khan could get stopped. I don't know if he gets stopped. You know? But, Black Wilson, what's your thoughts on Anthony Joshua and Big Baby Miller in the US of A, bro? You there, Black Wilson? I don't know if Black Wilson stepped away, but Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua and the United States. Let me read some of this. Like tomorrow, 10 at Cali time. Is there anything you can say about Amir Khan? He don't duck nobody. Facts, bro. Facts. Don't duck nobody, man. Did you see that Shakur is fighting Christopher Diaz? on Crawford and Khan pay-per-view, Teofimo on the card too. Oh no, I didn't see that, bro, and I like that fight with Shakur.
Yo, can you hear me?
Oh, yep, there you go now, bro. Yep, I hear you.
Oh, okay. You asked me about Jared Miller and Joshua, right?
Big Baby and Joshua.
Yeah, my thoughts is fuck both of them niggas, but you know, I think that fight, man, shit, man, you know, I think to be honest with you, man, it's like it's gonna depend on the jab of Joshua. I think Gerald Miller's gonna try to use his size to try to bully, you know, Joshua and try to get on the inside, but I really don't know, man. I didn't really give that fight too much thought. Maybe slight edge to Joshua, but I think Gerald Miller does have a chance. I just don't really know how great Joshua. I mean, Joshua is the champion, but at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people consider him paper champion because them belts that he got really belong to Tyson Fury. Let's just keep it 100, you know. But you know, Gerald Miller, man, you know, maybe this guy might be able to pull out something. I don't know, but shit. I really don't. I honestly don't know, man. I give a slight edge to Joshua in that fight, man. I'm not really too impressed with Joshua like that yet. You know, he's been knocked down by older Klitschko. I done seen some, you know, some weird shady stuff with referees with the Parker fight. Of course, he did what he had to do against what'd you call it? What's the cheating ass Russian dude? Povetkin.
Oh, Povetkin, yeah. Maybe next time, Free Fight TV, bro. I'm just rocking out with my dude Horseman right now, bro.
No, that's that little homie. He only 11, bro. Free fights, come on now. You just mad because you weren't listening to me. I told that nigga not to play no music on his live streams, and he got a copyright strike.
Yeah, bro, you gotta listen, bro. But yeah,
you gotta listen, youngin. But I mean, to be honest with you, man, you know, both of them niggas ducking that VADA. So like I said, I don't really too much care about Gerald Miller or Joshua like that. But of course, me personally, I'm gonna root for the American. You know, hopefully Gerald Miller can, you know, get an upset, and you know, maybe he'll be able to consider and making a fight happen with Wilder or Fury. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wins out of that this year. You know what I mean? So I don't really fuck with Joshua like that, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna go team cheeseburger for this fight. You know, and see what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for the upset with Gerald Miller. That's all I got.
Free Fight TV to my head kid in the boxing debate. But I like Gerald, man. That's my guy, bro. He said he'll come on my channel and shit. You know, I'm holding to it. I'm trying to wait to certain situations. But I like Gerald Miller, bro. But my thing with him is he pissed me off. And I'll tell him this to his face, I'll hold shit back. When he had a chance to fight Dylan White, bro. When he had a chance and he said Dylan White haven't done nothing. You know, and in my opinion, I feel like Dylan White did more than you, Gerald.
Way more than this nigga. Yeah.
You know, I feel like he did way more. He fought Joshua. He fought fucking Lucas Brown. He fought my guy twice. Derek Chisora. Fucking he fought my New Zealand bro.
You say Parker already?
Joseph Parker. Yeah, so he got a nice resume, bro. He got a nice resume, and he was chasing Deontay Wilder and was willing to come over and fight him, which I know a lot of people would have. But
and he said he's aiming trying to face Dominic Brazil for that.
Dominic Brazil, I saw that.
Position. Yeah.
But with Big Baby, bro, it's just like I don't see the power, man. I don't see the power. And to fight these big ass heavyweights, you got and I know you're a big dude, Big Baby. Yes, but I don't see clean shot power. Like Wilder, he ain't the best motherfucking technical dude in the world. We know he ain't the best boxer. But he got a good jab, but we know he got real power. Anthony Joshua, he got real power. Like, if he catch you, he gonna knock your ass out. You know, I don't see that from Big Baby, for real. Like, yes, you've been on Thomas Adamick, you know, but that ain't the biggest name that you know what I'm saying, out there in the woods. If you would have beat fucking Dylan White, you would have proved something to me. You know, now, credit, I'm happy you're getting the Joshua fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy you're getting it, and I am riding for Big Baby. I don't know if he beat Anthony Joshua, bro. I don't know. I think Anthony Joshua is a hell of a boxer. And even though in the Povetkin fight, it wasn't the biggest fight, but Anthony Joshua showed me dog in that fight. He showed me dog because he got his ass cracked in that fight and got hurt. And he dogged out with Povetkin. and Povetkin's hit hard, bro. You know, that Russian hit hard. So I don't think Big Baby has been active enough. No, he been active. It ain't gonna be if he been active enough to be Joshua. It's just gonna be
he active, yeah. He active.
Yeah, he active. It's just the point in that heavyweight division, bro. You gotta really have that you gotta have that one punch knockout power. And Big Baby could hit you and have it, but I just don't see it in him, bro. I don't see it in him. I like the fight. He trying to break over here in America. But once you talk about coming to America, man, there's only one person that people want to see you fight, bro. And that's Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. You know, you done had all your certain fights already. Now it's time for you and Wilder to get into that ring and let's see who the best at the division. And like you say, those titles do belong to Tyson Fury. But Tyson Fury had his incidents, and Tyson Fury is still a lineal champion. You know what I'm saying? But he had those incidents, and they stripped him of his titles for whatever reason, you know, and he won them. So credit to him. He got it. They gave Klitschko a belt. He took the belt from Klitschko and the belt he had. So, but it's just like I want to see Anthony Joshua like act like you want the Wilder fight, bro. You don't act like you want the Wilder fight. You know what I'm saying? You following that fucking Hearns train, and people know, like, I don't knock no promoter for doing what they doing. Ain't none of these promoters the best fucking promoters out here in the world. Ain't none of them that don't have a scandalous and shiesty side to them. That's their job. If you find a promoter that ain't scandalous and shiesty, you let me know. You know what I'm saying? You let me know. But all these motherfuckers scandalous and shiesty, and they think about their own pockets. But I want to see him be more. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going after the Wilder fight. I want the Wilder fight. You know, after I beat this guy, come on, Wilder, bring on Wilder. You know, talk some sense and stop letting Eddie Hearn talk about what the purse supposed to be or who's the bigger name, this, that, and the third. We all know that, man. We all know that. We're not blind. We're not dumb. But act like you want the fight, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't act like you really want the fight to me, or like, you know, and that's what bothers me, because I take Anthony Joshua. I used to take him for his word. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a fan, but he, like, early on, he was standing up to me, bro. I'm like, you know what, shit. Joshua say this, he say that. I believe the dude, man. I believe him. He going to her. He doing what he got to do to bring the heavyweight division back. You know what I'm saying? And he making statements. But now, since he got the money, he got comfortable, knowing what you can bring in, knowing what you can gross, it seems like that fight just went to the back burner for you because of what your promoter's saying and shit. And especially what fucking Barry Hearn's saying. What he's saying is just terrible. He's saying he don't even give a damn if the fight don't happen as long as Joshua can stay undefeated and continue to win, you know. So
that's bullshit.
I'm gonna be in that situation like, man, look at her, bro. Look at her. Let's not go here and go there. Let's act like you want to win the damn fight, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that situation and the Jarrell Miller fight, it ain't as bad as people making it. I do like it, bro, because we know Wilder and Tyson Fury is gonna make that rematch, which I think they deserve that rematch. You know what I'm saying? I think they deserve that. I don't think neither one of them should go fight my guy right now. Yes, it's a big money fight, but I think they did something for each other to what they put it like. That's some history in the making type shit. You know what I'm saying? For one of them dudes, whoever the winner go be, you know, because that fight, it was a hell of a fight. But this fight, the people need to see who was the clear winner of the last fight. Because, like you say, you can say, oh, he outboxed Wilder and he won because he outboxed him. Or you can say Wilder knocked him out in the 12th. So they got a story right now that I don't think they want to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like they both deserve to fight each other and get that out the way. And with who's the best fight for Anthony Joshua right now between Dillian White and Big Baby Miller, I'll say it's Dillian White. But if you say you want to come on over to America, come on over and fight Jarrell Miller. I'm saying he ain't got the biggest name in America, but at the same time, he's still in America. You know what I'm saying? So let's just see how it play out. But after this fight with Big Baby, because I don't see shit signed, sealed, and delivered yet. You know, but after this fight with Big Baby, man, I want to see him be more active and say he won't fucking Deontay Wilder. And if Deontay Wilder beat fucking this man in a rematch, I want to see him make more effort to go after Deontay Wilder, even though, after Anthony Joshua, even though I know he did everything in the fucking world to face Anthony Joshua. I'm talking about he did so much shit. It's like it's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you can do, bro. The man took less money. The man came to your hometown. The man said, I will give you a rematch clause if you lose. You know what I'm saying? He did everything that you're supposed to do to fight Anthony Joshua, and they still didn't make the fight happen. So I ain't gonna say I want to see him do more, but I want to see him be open again to the fight. Because he's saying, like, you motherfuckers waste my time so much. I'm starting to say, fuck that fight. And if it ain't 50-50, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it. You know, so I just want to see him be reopened to the fight again. You know what I'm saying? But I do think Jarrell Miller lose to Anthony Joshua. I do. I think it's a good fight over here. But I just think Anthony Joshua, I think he has the more power. And I think he's been through more adversity. You know, I don't think Big Baby really faced adversity. And we don't know what happened when the shit get tough. And if Joshua just happened to catch his ass and put him down, how do we respond from that shit? You know,
how do you have him winning? Like by decision or stopping him?
Woo, man! Now with that situation,
big nigga to knock out, dog.
Damn, with that situation, bro, Big Baby might not even come on my damn channel now. But I probably think he get about stoppage, man, about TKO.
Ooh,
I think he might get about TKO, bro. I think Big Baby might be on his feet, but I think he might drop him and hurt him to where I think the ref might have to jump in and stop it, man. That's just because I never seen Big Baby go through adversity, man. I don't know, because you know what I'm saying, them heavyweights hit hard, bro.
How do you rate his chin though? Do you think he got like good chin? And I know he's probably not been in there with somebody on the power level of a Joshua, but I mean, what if he could take them punches, man?
Now look, that's gonna be the thing. If he can take it, bro, and with his output, because Big Baby got a hell of an output, bro.
That 300-pound nigga got stamina for his size.
Yeah, bro. And his output, like he throw hella punches around, man. So if he can take Joshua shit, if he can take it, and if he can get the Joshua body, bro, and we know Joshua can gas out. We know he can gas out, bro. So if he can make him gas, bro, and come on late, he give himself a hell of a shot, man. He give himself a hell of a shot, bro. Because Big Baby got good boxing skills. And to be that big and to be able to turn how he turn and move how he move. But then again, he wasn't really delivering the punches like with real hard snap, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for him to be in position. So it's a hell of a fight, man. It's a hell of a fight. But I just, like I say, if he get caught and if he go down, I want to see how do he face adversity, man. I never seen him face adversity. And this gonna be the biggest fight of his life. And you went up against a motherfucker who has been active and somebody that's not afraid of you. You know what I'm saying? And that can pop. You know what I'm saying? He can pop, bro. And
yeah. You know, it's crazy, man, because people are, talk about how matter of fact, I heard somebody say something about his stamina, Joshua. Like, if he can get to the later rounds, maybe he'll be in trouble with Miller. Like, who do you think has better stamina between Miller and Joshua? And do you think that might play a key factor in who might win this fight?
I think the stamina is going to play a big part. But if you ask me who got the better stamina, I might have to edge it to Big Baby, bro. But like I say, I haven't seen somebody know that like, to see if you really got stamina, you got to have somebody know that's pushing your ass as well. And Big Baby in all his fights, I really haven't seen him get push to where, you know what I'm saying, it's give and take. So I still have to say Big Baby got the better stamina because we seen Joshua gas. But even though in Joshua's last fight he did pace himself a little better, but I gotta get a stamina to Big Baby. I gotta give him the stamina. Yeah. But it's like you say, if he can take it, if he can take that shit and get Joshua through the rounds, that's when it get interesting. And that's when we see, do Big Baby really got it? Do he really got it? Do he come on? Do he bring it to Joshua ass?
So my next question, so what about on defense? If you're comparing who got the better defense between Miller and Joshua?
Even with that, I still got to say, I think in that fight is going to show. Because like I say, with Big Baby, have Big Baby fought somebody who really pushed him to show that he got defense.
I mean, a lot of people like to say that Joshua's really robotic. I mean, they say he got a good little, good jab, good little 1-2. I see he got pretty decent uppercut on the inside. So,
when you look at big ass heavyweights and they say robotic, I don't think you're gonna see no heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a little bit robotic because they some big ass dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? They some big ass. But
Miller 300. He kind of athletic for his size.
Athletic, yeah. Like I say, you look at him, look at Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz got good head movement. Big Baby do got good head movement, and he can jump in, jump out, and he can move. But even with them heavyweights, bro, I always said come down to the second half because Joshua, like he can come in big, he can come in lean. So I just feel like I don't think he gonna let Big Baby do all that shit to him like Big Baby do against other fighters. You know, that's why I say the styles is different. Like I think Joshua will switch it up on his ass and could adapt and go to the body. And because I did see Big Baby gas in one fight to where he didn't look like the same Big Baby as he did. You know, so that's why I say with Joshua, he gonna switch it up and he gonna have a game plan as well. But I feel like I will lean towards Big Baby with the defense. I lean towards him with it, but I don't think that's gonna be I don't think his defense is what's gonna win the fight for him. I think it's like you said. I think it's gonna be the stamina situation, and could he take it? You know what I'm saying? Could he take it? And what he do after he take it, bro? Like, do he bring it on? Do you sense Joshua gassing out? Do you be like, you know what, fucking, I'm selling out. You got to give me or I get you. It's gonna be that type of situation to me.
Well, you know, we got WC because that's 2 points for Miller, man. As far as stamina, defense, I think the power edge is clear to Joshua, so he gets a point there. Man, of course, experience level. I mean, of course, Joshua been in there with better competition, so that's a point there for Joshua. But like I said, you pick Joshua by TKO. So we looking at late, like a late stoppage or something like that.
Yeah,
late TKO?
It's gonna be late. It ain't gonna be early.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna be early. But
my thing,
yeah, it's like I just gotta see, bro. I gotta see what type of approach Big Baby taking that fight. You know, I gotta see. Shout out to my brother Cheddar Boxing. What's up, Cheddar, man? Like I say, I gotta see like what approach Big Baby take. Like, because once you get into that bitch, you gotta want it, man. You gotta want it because we already know that they want Wilder and fucking Anthony Joshua, even in America. You know what I'm saying? Even in America, so you gotta straight want it. You gotta go beat this dude. And when you go in there and you want to beat him, that means you gotta sit your ass down and fight.
So the last question with them two guys, man. So we talk about the defense, the stamina. We got the experience level. What about? Did I say anything about? Did I say the chin?
Yeah, we talked about the chin when we said who can take it.
Oh, okay.
But we ain't say who had the better chin now.
Right. So that's my question. Who got the better chin? I mean, now I know Joshua been in there with some guys, and he been in with Povetkin. He been in there with Parker. He been in there with Dillian White in the past. I don't know who's the bigger puncher that he's been in there with, but Miller, you know what I'm saying? He's been in there with some guys. I done seen Miller in fights. One thing that impressed me about him is that he's so big, and I've seen this guy go to, you know, like you said, you may have seen him kind of gas out, but I mean, for the beat,
I just hit them gas out in one fight, and he gassed himself out because he was throwing so many punches trying to get the knockout, and it didn't come. You talking about Miller, right?
Yeah, Miller.
Yeah, that's when he was just throwing a lot of punches trying to get the knockout.
I mean, so this guy is but I've seen him go like 12. I forgot that guy's name. He went 12 with, but you know, I've seen this guy go the distance. You know, this guy believes that the more he eat, the better his stamina is and shit. So I don't know how that remedy be working for him. So I mean, I guess that would be the last thing too. Like, you know, who maybe has the better chin, you know, between the two. We've seen Joshua hit the floor, man. We definitely seen him hit the mat.
And I seen them hurt.
He's been hurt, man. I don't know. Have we ever seen Miller get hurt before?
That's what I say. I never seen Miller get hurt.
I don't know, man. That might be another point for Miller, man. But like I said, you know, Joshua's a different fighter. Maybe he might be able to, you know, catch him, and maybe Joshua's power is something like Miller has never felt before. Maybe. But you see, when you that big, and this is the thing too that I'm looking at with Fury going into the fight with Wilder in the rematch, being that he's losing so much weight, I don't know if that's good, because I feel like that's the only reason why he's been able to deal with a lot of the power of Wilder, because of the extra weight. But see, Miller with his extra weight, maybe that's why he's able to absorb a lot of
the power,
you know. So maybe he'll be able to absorb. I mean, he gonna probably definitely come into the fight by 310, 315.
But you know what people say though, it don't matter how big you is, if they hit your ass on the right spot, your big ass going down.
So you think Joshua going his accuracy is good enough to where he'd
I
be able to
think
catch?
hit Miller on the right spot. Yeah, I can't lie, bro. I think it is, bro, because the way Joshua set up his shots and shit, you know,
I'm
and he come around your jab.
nigga, I'm team cheeseburger for this fight, bro. I'm telling you. You know what
It's
I
gonna be
mean?
a hell of a fight, bro. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. Now, I never said I wasn't going for Miller, but I said I think Joshua gonna win this fight.
Yeah, I think Joshua gonna win. I mean, I give him the slight edge, but I'm still, you know what I mean? I'm going with the upset. Team cheeseburger all the way through, man. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I just feel like Joshua don't really I don't know. I just don't like him as a champion, man. I just don't think that this guy really wants to you know, he's just I've been seeing too many of the same narrative with this guy. Like he's trying to lowball these fighters, you know. It don't seem like he really want to face Wilder or Fury. I don't know what's going on with the dude. I just don't really, I'll be honest with you, I don't really like him that much, but you know, hey, let's go team cheeseburger. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's what I say. I think this gonna be a fight. Try to box. If Miller got a chin, he's gonna be a handful for anyone. That's true. Like I said, it's output. He got a good ass output, bro. But styles make fights. Styles make fights. Like I said, and if Miller want to win this fight, he got to really go beat Anthony Joshua ass. You know, so that means he got to sit down and fight. Because to fuck up that Wilder and Joshua money, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot, bro. And you have to convince the people that you really beat Anthony Joshua ass, bro. And even with that, that still might not be enough. It's an AJ by unanimous decision, easy work. Jalik the leader. AJ tougher than his persona. Oh yeah, AJ tough, man. That's what I say. I respect him. I still respect him, bro. And he showed me dog in that fight against that Russian Povetkin. Because Povetkin clipped that chin on his ass and he still sat down and fight. And he switched up his height in that fight. You know, and that's another thing about AJ. That's how I seen them make a few adjustments in that fight, man, to where it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
So
a hell of a fight.
if he beats Miller, do you think that he will win over a lot of the American fans, being that he will beat Miller on American soil?
I think a lot of people try to down this fight already, bro, which I don't like. You know, they're trying to down the fight already. So I feel like people over here want to see, and I was just about to say that, bro. I think people over here want to see the Wilder fight so bad with AJ to where they're not really looking at this fight and giving AJ enough credit for taking on this fight. Because either way it go, Jarrell Miller's in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? He's in the top 10, and he's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. So I was just about to say I'm gonna give AJ credit, man, for even taking on the Miller fight. And if he beat Miller, and if he beat him in impressive fashion, I'm damn sure gonna give him a lot of credit, bro. But Miller fan base ain't as big for him to steal, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people from America. Now, credit. It is gonna open up a lot of eyes to Anthony Joshua over here. And that's what I think the plan is, try to get Anthony Joshua more notable in America, which a lot of people know who he is, man. That's why I be hating people be saying the shit. Oh, I don't know who Deontay Wilder is. I don't know, man. If you know Deontay Wilder, you know Anthony Joshua. If you know Anthony Joshua, you know Deontay Wilder. Because these motherfuckers link to each other. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's just to get a fight over in America because
they just think his last name is Johnson. That's it though.
Right.
They know his name, first name though.
Right. I think it's just to get him over in America because Lennox Lewis say he need to come over and fight just to get the American people something of Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? The Brits are going to support him like Ricky Hatton versus Luis Collazo and Floyd. Facts, bro. Joshua record speaks for itself, whether people want to accept it or not. So they say easy sellout at Madison Square Garden. I agree, man. UK people are coming.
Wow.
They're coming. We know that for a fact. They're coming. And if you fight him in New York too, in Madison Square Garden, that's a hell of a fight, man. You know, you fight Big Baby in New York. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hell of a fight. But for us, him getting credit and the people gravitating towards Joshua, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be if he knock his ass out in impressive fashion, and if he call out Deontay Wilder after the fight. I feel like that's where the buzz will come from. If you beat Big Baby Miller,
you gotta do that.
And you call out Deontay Wilder after you beat him, you know. But if you don't call out Wilder, then a lot of people gonna say you came over here and fought a motherfucker that ain't the killer over in America. You came over here to fight him, this, that, and you acting like you did something in America. It gonna get a lot. It depends on what happened after the fight, which I'm gonna give him credit, but we know what people really want and what they leading up to say if you don't say Deontay Wilder name in America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I think it's gonna be, bro.
Yeah. Well, a good heavyweight fight, man. This would be the biggest test for Miller. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Miller, he fought all the right fights to make enough noise in the heavyweight division to where it's like, bro, y'all need to give me my shot. Whether it's you, Deontay, whether it's Joshua, and it's like after this fight, shit, you hear my nigga Luis Ortiz was like, nigga, I'll fight that nigga for $5. Luis Ortiz ain't playing no games. That's my nigga, man.
I feel like, man, everybody ducking Luis Ortiz, bro. That's a fact.
Everybody, dog.
Everybody ducking Luis Ortiz. Don't nobody want to fight Luis Ortiz, bro.
Man, I still think to me, he's still my favorite heavyweight, man. I fucks with Wilder. I'm always gonna go for the American, champion out of Alabama. But when it comes to Luis Ortiz, I just been watching him a lot longer than like Wilder. So I gave Wilder so much. I became a huge fan of Wilder after he beat Ortiz. I was just like, I can't believe he knocked this nigga out, made him drool. I was like, Luis Ortiz is a beast, man. It ain't nothing like a nigga coming there who can box, and you know what I'm saying, can knock you out and then jump on the ring, banging on the chest, nigga, on to the next. But hey man, these dudes don't want no smoke with this guy. You know what I mean? So
this dude's like Ortiz is overrated. Tell him to fight Joyce, man. Luis Ortiz will knock Joe Joyce's ass out.
Joe Joyce was supposed to. They was acting like they wanted to fight Ortiz at first, but I don't know what happened, man. They trying to go a different route. I think he got a fight going on. Let me check BoxRec. I think Joe Joyce got another fight lined up or something.
Joe Joyce,
them niggas be acting like they want to fight him.
Is he fit to fight?
I heard he was getting ready to fight. Let me see. Bermain Stavern.
Bermain Stavern. Yeah, that's exactly who it is. And look, I'm still a fan of Bermain Stavern, bro. I know a lot of people mad about the why. Deontay Wilder is the only person that beat Bermain Stavern, bro.
Hey, that's this month, bro. February 23rd.
And I like Stavern, bro. Stavern is a hell of a fighter. I don't know I want to see where his mental statement at. We know, him and Superman is great friends, bro. Adonis Stevenson. So maybe they give him more motivation to come back and want to whoop some ass. But Bermain, bro, him and Big Baby used to have a lot of little running to it. But Bermain is a hell of a fighter still. Like, he got caught against Deontay Wilder in that fight. I think.
Oh, I saw that. What you talking about? I saw them niggas was like in the. I don't know what gym they was at. I was like, damn, them niggas about to scrap for real.
With let's go, champ. With Shannon Briggs in there.
Yeah, he broke them niggas up. Yeah.
So
I saw that.
Like, and when you look at Bermain Stavern, bro, Bermain was one of the most technical boxers. One of the most technical heavyweights in boxing, bro. Because I used to like his style, bro. The nigga, he can box. He had head movement. He can counter shot. And he had a good output. It's just when I think Wilder just caught him early and it kind of did something to him. It kind of did something to him because none of his fights are big. Once he got caught in the front of his face, he thought he got hit in the back of the head. I think that dude went back. But I do like Bermain Stavern, bro. I like that fight with Joe Joyce. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. I think it's a pick 'em fight. I know Joe Joyce gonna be the he gonna be the favorite in that fight, rightfully so. But I'm still a fan of Bermain Stavern. I don't know if he win, but I'm going for Bermain in that fight. But I will say Joe Joyce the favorite. I think Joe Joyce might win that fight, but I'm rocking with Bermain Stavern in that fight.
Yeah, that's coming up, y'all. February 23rd. This nigga, hey, what's up, AOBZ? He says Joyce gonna sleep Stavern real quick, then mollywop Ortiz, bruh.
You feeling good? You feeling good about Joe Joyce, boy, ain't you?
Super fan of Joe Joyce or something.
Yeah, super fan. Yeah, you got to be a cousin, a brother, and a
relative. Yeah.
Right. Never seen nobody talk about Joe Joyce like that. Chatter say none of his fights are big. Joyce Ortiz is an interesting fight though. He say without a belt, his risk is way too high. Ortiz. Stavern gonna come in 300 pounds. No, he not, bro. He ain't even look 300 pounds.
Nah, he about 260, something like that. Yeah, I think the heaviest he was in the rematch with Wilder, maybe, because he had such a long layoff. I think he was too heavy in that rematch, man.
Right, Jeff Marshall say Joyce definitely not fucking with Ortiz. I agree 150.
Yeah, y'all got it terrific, bro. I'll put money on that fight.
I put money on that fight against anybody.
Joe Joyce better take some more fights before he get in Ortiz. I don't care if this nigga Ortiz was.
I think that's
49,
what made them pull out that fight. Like they ain't dumb at all, bro.
Huh?
They ain't dumb at all. I think that's why they pulled out that fight. Like,
Yeah.
do you really want this fight with Luis Ortiz? You know what you're talking about, right? You know, the motherfucker that almost put Wild out. So you might want to think about it, bro.
This nigga is light on his feet. You know what I mean? The nigga can box. He's southpaw. Now I give it to Joe Joyce. I mean, the nigga, he can crack, man. I mean, he heavy-handed, but you know, it ain't easy to hit Luis Ortiz. So we're not talking about just some average heavyweight here. Let's get that shit understood. You know what I mean?
No, bro. Like,
you know,
people don't understand what Luis Ortiz is. That boy is the real deal. That boy, you got to think about why Eddie Hearn thought about when he said he gonna let Joshua fight him, then drop him. You know what I'm saying? After he knocked out old boy. So that ain't he picked up Ortiz for a reason, bro. He picked up Ortiz to try to see could he find some holes in this fight and try to put him in there with Joshua. Because if Joshua beat him, he knew Joshua would get that credit. But after Malik Scott fight, where Malik didn't do so well, he just moved and survived. And then when he put you know, they look guy now that be wanting fights that his daddy likes so much, the White Rhino, and I like him too.
Who's that?
The White Rhino, bro.
That's
what's the White Rhino name, Chatter?
I've heard that nickname before. I'm trying to
I like him, bro, but he got a nerve. He be doing so good.
That's not the nigga that just fought recently, is it? The one that knocked out Gerald Washington?
David Allen, yeah. David Allen.
Oh, okay.
Now that's for Polish. Yeah, he out from the UK and shit. So he put him in there, and then he got him out of there. He thought about it. He like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna let this motherfucker go. I ain't gonna let him fight Joshua right now. So I better understand what Luis Ortiz is, bro.
Yeah, bro. You better be for real, bro. You know, you jumping in there with Luis Ortiz. You know, you might want to wait till that nigga like 55. You know what I'm saying? Niggas try to say this nigga 58 now. Nigga, hey, nobody trying to jump in there with him. So I can kill that noise. Like, I hate when niggas try to talk shit about Ortiz and being old. I'm like, well, if this nigga old with heart problems, why y'all niggas just won't jump in there and just take care of that?
I'm telling them, bro, stop listening. Like, people, he's 40. He's not. I believe he if he say 38 years of age, the man 38 years of age because he fighting like he's 38. Fuck that. Chatter Boxing say Ortiz will pick him apart early on, but a big, relentless, hard punching youngish fighter like Joyce is the last thing an old man with a heart condition needs, skillful or not. If he got a heart problem, it ain't showing in the ring, Chatter. And I promise you, he'll put Joe Joyce to sleep, bro. Joyce better age Ortiz out. That's his only shot. Joyce better age Ortiz out. That's his only shot. I don't know why people keep thinking like the age will have a problem. Joyce older than Wilder, I believe. Jalik the leader. Why don't Ortiz fight a live body? Tired of this guy getting praises for nothing. Who he beat? Tell a live body to sign a contract.
Right.
Jalik Ortiz is well past his best. I say Jalik Ortiz is well past his best. Joyce is a bad style matchup for him. I don't think so. Salute the old shit. Joyce great granddad isn't even as old as, or I don't know what y'all keep talking about this age shit. SSJ50, what's up, bro? Salute to you. I'll be 40 in September. Salute to Luis Ortiz. 40 is a new 20.
Well, I don't know about that, but you know.
Yeah, bro. Y'all jumping on this age, but y'all tell these young boys to get in on with him then if they can beat him. These boys don't really want to make that. They really don't want that smoke with Ortiz, bro. They want to use his name, but they don't really want that smoke with Ortiz, bro.
Look, tell y'all favorite fighters, sign the contract. Don't talk shit about Luis Ortiz.
Facts,
jump
bro.
in there with him, man. That's all I want to see. If he's so old, go ahead and beat that senior citizen then. If you with that smoke. You know
if y'all think that's senior citizen. But let me get your thoughts. I know we've been going for a minute. What's your thoughts on Teofimo Lopez, bro? What you think about Lopez?
Man, I like Lopez, man. You know, as far as Diego Magdaleno, niggas, you shouldn't have been talking shit. You know, you made it personal. You shouldn't have been talking about, the nigga country and his family. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a brutal sport. I mean, not trying to throw Max
The heat of the
Kellerman.
moment at that,
What'd you say?
and the heat of the moment still.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it kind of reminded me of the Jamal Charles Jr. J Rock situation, where
Yeah.
one nigga's talking the most shit and the other nigga's kind of be quiet, and he get in there and beat the fuck out you, and then you want to try to act like you need some compassion. Nah, fuck that, nigga. This is a fight, you know. I mean, but when it comes to Teofimo, it's like, yo, bro, I like him. The nigga can fight. Um, Diego Magdaleno made the shit personal.
Yeah.
He did what he had to do. It is not the fighter's job to protect the fighter.
I swear.
It's the referee in the corner.
Yeah.
These guys should have stopped that fight before that shit happened. But since this pride thing with the Mexicans and whatever else, it's like, look, y'all put him in that situation. He talked himself up in that situation, and Teofimo Lopez ain't no joke. I just think a lot of these people mad, and I mean, and it's like, the thing about it, Monty, it's like the double standards, because I did a video on this. It's like, I didn't see many fighters knock somebody the fuck out, and they doing Harlem Shake, and they doing all type of dances and shit, celebrating. And but this nigga Teofimo Lopez, he does a Fortnite shit, do a back tuck, and do the little sweep shit, and niggas get mad. I mean, they just mad because they can't do the shit. They can't fucking do a backflip after a fight. But I don't know. But at the end of the day, Diego Magdaleno, he got what he deserved. It is not his fault. That could have been completely avoided if the ref would have did his fucking job, and if the corner would have did their job. The fight was clearly one-sided. Like Jeff Marshall said in the chat, Teofimo is a dog. He was dogging that nigga the whole fight. And it's up to the corner and the referee to step in, because you got some fighters, man, you're gonna have to damn near kill them niggas. You know what I mean? Before, they ain't ready to hang it up, But it's up to the ref. Sometimes these fighters get mad at the ref, like, nah, nigga, I'm still breathing. Like, well, nigga, you gonna have CTE if I don't stop this shit,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's about living to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at Teofimo. Maybe it was, a little too far. But like I said in the previous video, it ain't like the nigga kicked him out while he was laid out. Then you'll be like, yo, Teofimo, you tripping, bro. Don't kick the nigga out while he on the ground. But, he just celebrating, man. This is a brutal, because you think about it. What the fuck would a Diego Magdaleno would have done if he would have won the fight? Probably could have been worse, nigga. He probably would have spit on him like the nigga Khabib did to Conor McGregor. So when you got two people that's talking a hell lot, going at each other, it can get heated, So this is nothing new with Teofimo. He's an entertainer, even though it's a brutal sport, but we got to remember this is still a form of entertainment. So he's going to do what he needs to do to entertain his fans. Of course, Max Kellerman and Andre Ward is trying to throw Teofimo Lopez under the bus. But like, look, man, hey, that nigga made the shit personal. Teofimo Lopez did what he had to do. But as far as Teofimo Lopez, period, I think that he is great for the sport of boxing. The nigga can box. He has great KO power, legitimate power. The nigga is entertaining. He can actually talk. You know what I mean? And he's got everything you want when it comes to a fighter. He's a future superstar, in my opinion. The guy, like, he free smoke. He wants a shot at a legitimate title, not just one of these target belts, like some niggas say, these NABOs and whatever else. Like, he needs to get a legitimate title shot. Now, hey, I don't know if he should go the Devin Haney route. I don't know if Lomachenko want to give him a shot or whatever. I don't really know all the particulars about what sanctioning body he's in. I'm not on BoxRec right now, but this guy, I think, is a problem for anybody. He did state that he's going to eventually go up. So he said, what, 135 right now, I think? No.
Yeah, 135. Yeah,
135. So, I mean, of course, it's going to be some dogs at 140. But I just think that with his skills, I think eventually we're going to start seeing him. You know, if he goes up in weight, we're going to see him transition into more of a boxer because when you know that's one thing that people get caught up on is, oh, this nigga, I'm a fan of him because he can knock dudes out. But like me and yourself, like we fans of real boxers, so I'm not gonna be mad at the fact that if Teofimo goes up to 140 and he not getting KOs, but he able to outbox the shit out of somebody, I'm gonna be like, yo, nigga, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna be able to knock out everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if Teofimo can go, forward and go up in weight, because he can't stay at 135 forever. You know, this nigga has he got a good physique, man. You know, it seemed like he might walk around maybe at 155, 160 or something, maybe. But this guy, man, he has a promising career ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? He's entertaining. You know, he's kind of like a Broner. You know what I'm saying? When he was coming up, you know, flashy, can fight. You know, can talk good after the in the interview, and got a lot of. You know, he got the Honduras people, Hispanic people. I mean, he catching the attention of us. You know what I mean? So that's hard to do. You know, do another race. So I fucks with Teofimo Lopez. You know, and I'm one of the few people that was defending him when everybody else was trying to throw him under the bus. Like, man, fuck that. I'm like, nigga, hey, the nigga was talking shit. So don't talk this shit if you can't back it up. You get knocked out, and the nigga do the Fortnite in the back tuck and do the sweeping gesture. Nigga, you just got that shit. Oh well, nigga, move on. That's how I feel about this shit. So I fucks with Teofimo, man. You know what I mean? I want to see him do good. And I definitely want to see him in the future, you know, how he looks against top competition. I mean, I don't know if somebody like a Lomachenko would want to, you know, take that fight right now, because I think the Matrix is low-key being decoded. That nigga ain't looking all Matrix-like lately, you know? Your face looking all thrashed up by Pedraza, the same nigga that was stopped by Gervonta Davis. You know, so hey, at the end of the day, like, you know, it's a whole different era, man. And Teofimo Lopez is ushering in a whole different type of era. You know what I'm saying?
Cause that kid, like, I like Teofimo, bro. I still like I said, I still like Devin Haney. I like Shakur Steve. You know, Shakur's my number one out of all them cats. Shakur my number one dude, but with Teofimo, bro. Well, like you say, that man, he just got the charisma about himself, bro.
Yes, sir.
He got the charisma, he got the confidence, and he do got the skills to pay the bills, bro. That's how he kept countering that cat, bro, with them angles. And we know angles play a big part in boxing, bro. A big part. You catch somebody from an angle, bro, and that's everything, bro. I mean, his angles was just beautiful, bro. The way he moved, and a lot of people pissed off about the little bat swing, like knock his ass out the park, like get your ass out of here. Like you say, Diego Magdaleno, he brought it all on himself. Not Diego, that's Diego, right? Because Jesse, the little brother, so he brought it all on himself, bro. Everything that happened to him, he got it. Teofimo said, I'm gonna hurt him, and I'm gonna hurt him bad, you know. So, and like you say, blame the corner. Don't blame don't blame Teofimo for doing his job. Blame the corner, blame the ref. Blame the corner and blame the ref. Because all he can do is, you still on your feet, I'm gonna knock your ass out. And if I get you and your hands down, and you know, Max and Ward, it shouldn't have came to that, this, that, and the third. Y'all yell at the corner about that shit. They sent them back out there. Yell at the ref for not being close enough to say, you know what, the fight is over. You know, only thing a fighter gonna do is continue to fight. So Ward, you mean to tell me fucking Sergey Kovalev up there, and you wanted to kill Sergey Kovalev? If he was there with his hands down, you had that open shot, boy, you gonna try to hit his ass as hard as you could.
Right.
You know, even afterwards with the little celebration, it was the heat of the moment, man. Dude still in fight mode. He did the little bat swing, which wasn't that bad. Shit, you know, your ass on the ground, I knocked you the fuck out. You out the park. So, like you say, I'm here to entertain, bro. This is my job.
Right.
To entertain. Afterwards, he did. Like you say, when things calm down, we always show love to the other opponent to make sure they all right and shit like that. But right now, bro, we in the fight. I caught him. I knocked his ass out, and that's what it is, you know. Now, for us, the Lomachenko situation, the Mikey Garcia situation, Lomachenko for the fight. I'm gonna touch on that a little bit. Lomachenko for the fight. Richard Cormier, which I feel like, Richard Cormier, man, they had that shit set up all the way, bro. Like,
no, that fight is official.
it's official like tissue, bro. I think it's happening in
Oh,
April.
hell no.
It's going down in
Okay.
April, bro. So that's for the unification. That's why I say Bob got everything set up for Lomachenko, bro. I say, damn, Richard Kwame win the belt. But look, Kwame got real power, bro. He got real
Bruh,
power, and he a big motherfucker.
nigga.
But Teofimo is a hell of a fighter, man. I do like him. I like the charisma, I like the confidence, I like everything about him. You know, just take your time. Take your time. Keep getting wins like this. Keep winning over the people. And when your time come, bro, step up to the plate. Take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it don't. It look like it's coming sooner than later. But just keep doing what you're doing. Keep getting better in the gym. Stay on point. Don't get caught slipping. You know. Yes, he is Honduran. So get them people. That people. Some people think you Mexican. Get them Mexican fans. Get us black fans. Get. You know what I'm saying? Just keep building your fan base and your resume. And man, you gonna be undeniable, bro. You gonna be undeniable. See, that's why I like when they build themselves up the right way and not just try to jump into the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you say, getting your ass knocked out, trying to be so much at trying to be so much so fast. Now, I'm not saying if you get a title shot, don't take it. You know what I'm saying? This your profession, bro. Go for it. But I forgot who I was talking to when they said like sometimes it'd be the fathers putting a lot of pressure on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Now
like-
I will say this about this nigga Teofimo. Him and his dad, well, mainly his dad was talking a lot of shit about what they did to Devin Haney in sparring, but it was a different type of energy when them niggas was facing.
When Devin pushed up on it,
right? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, hey, that shit didn't go that way. Devin Haney definitely, you know, it seemed like that nigga definitely got the better of the sparring. He told that nigga straight up, like, bro, you couldn't even hit me. You know. Now that's not taking that away from Teofimo as a professional. You know, when you get under the lights, it's different. Sparring is a whole different, you know what I'm saying, situation. But you know, that's one thing I will say. Sometimes fathers can get so much, they kind of try to like, you know, what they call like live through their sons.
They train through their kids, yeah.
You know, and like that I kind of don't like the, you know, the Angel Garcia or the Kenny Porter type shit, you know, even though they're a big part of their success, but sometimes they can do a little too much and embellish the shit a little bit to where it's just like, wait a minute, nah, that shit didn't go that way, nigga. Devin Haney, he didn't do that shit to Devin Haney, you know what I mean? So, you know, sometimes, you know, these you know, Ben, that you brought up there, like sometimes these fathers, you know, these father trainers can do a little bit too much, man, and put these sons in these situations where it's just like, damn, bro, you know, relax on that. But I'm gonna take a restroom break, bro. You probably get to these comments. I'll be right back, bro.
All right, yeah, but like I was saying on that situation where the fathers, the LeVar Balls, things like that, they can sometimes put a lot of pressure on these kids. Not saying they're not good like they said they is, because you're supposed to believe in your camp. But let them like build them the right way. Like right now, they talking about Ryan Garcia and fucking Devin Haney right now. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that because you kill one's confidence. And not saying you can't build it back up. About them being so young and they got that like hype train going, put the right fighters in there with them, man. Just let them continue to build to where they get to that stage to where they got, you know what I'm saying, they grown man, they got that grown man strength, and it's a great fucking fight instead of a good fight. Let's look at some of the comments. When I'm in these chats, I don't bring out all my tricks like that. Jalik, laugh out loud. No, I wouldn't just pick when y'all talking to each other. Devin said he couldn't hit him and sparring. He didn't deny it, my G. Showed in, bro. Showed in. Lawrence Williams, Samuel Shaw, you talking to him. AB, celebration was overboard. He lucky he didn't get jumped. Let him try that in another fight. Fighter's hometown. I saw the brother try to get to him and shit. Jesse Vargas in a ditty, but the heat of the moment, bro, that's a fight. Don't see no young dudes beating Loma. I don't see no young dudes beating Loma right now, but he ain't said beat him. All he's saying is Loma getting close to getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Jaws did put hands on his ass. We did see him go down. Once you see these young cats coming up with speed and good counter shots and got angles as well, Loma gonna run into a problem sooner or later. I like Lomachenko as well. I won't pick him to beat him right now, but they keep getting better. It's gonna be a problem for Lomachenko ass. I don't know about that. I thought he could beat every heavyweight in the era. I don't know where it's coming from. Y'all talking to each other. The range of those guys will give him trouble. Devin can win in scoring, but 8-ounce gloves didn't ball game against Teofimo. But 8-ounce gloves didn't ball game against him. I don't know, bro. I like Devin. Devin, my guy, and Teofimo. That's why I say I don't like to see them fight right now because they both up and coming, bro. You don't want to kill one's confidence, bro. That's why I say you keep them on the right track with each other.
You think that fight will happen later?
Yeah, eventually it'll happen. Yeah, it'll happen. But put them in like you put them in there right now, bro. What does it do for either or?
Mm-hmm. Right. None of them are champions yet, right?
Yeah. Is it a big money fight? No. Is it a championship fight? No. All you're doing is putting good young talent against each other early on.
Who will get the title first, though? You think Devin Haney or Teofimo? Well, matter of fact, Teofimo is
I think
right? Oh, no,
you know, like Teofimo being with Bob Earn. I think Bob Earn might can get Teofimo a title first because he got champions already.
Mm-hmm.
No, so and Devin Haney, he trying to get that thing. He his own promotional company.
Yeah.
But you have to go work with Al Heyman or somebody like that. And Al don't got a horse in the race at 135 right now. You know, yeah. What a minute. Is Richard Cormier under Al Heyman? No, hell no. Richard Cormier was top rank. I'm tripping.
He was top rank? Oh, yeah. That's why that fight was easy to make then with him.
Yeah, it was already set up. The winner was to fight Lomachenko.
Nah, I checked BoxRec. I mean, it ain't updated yet, but you said you think it's official, though?
I mean, yeah, it's official like this. You see after the fight, like you said, they kept saying after the fight, Richard Cormier will see Lomachenko in April. The fight is on, and they asked him what he think about the fight. And Cormier like, I'm just going to enjoy this shit right now because my title probably gone. But at the end of the day, yeah, what you think about? Let me say this about the fight because I feel like Richard Cormier is bigger than Pedraza. I feel like Richard Cormier got a good jab. I feel like he got better with Andre Rozier, and he got real power, bro. He got real power. So Lomachenko better watch it with all the damn angles and shit, and hope he don't get caught against this boy, man. Because this boy Richard Cormier, he can really crack, bro. He can really crack. What's your thoughts on Cormier?
The nigga's a beast. I seen him fight in person, bro, out here in Texas. The nigga's a beast. And you know what, man? I'll be honest with you, man. I've been seeing more people on the internet say that they favorite Cormier over Lomachenko than I seen Lomachenko over Cormier. I don't know what that is, but I'm just keeping it 100. Like, I got a few boxing groups I'm connected to on Facebook. A lot of people saying Cormier stronger, and you know, they just feel like this guy, man, is gonna get Lomo. You know, maybe it's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I like the fight because this is unification. You know, this ain't like no mandatory. You know, this is the belt that Cormier won that was vacated by Mikey Garcia. You know, shout out to Mikey Garcia going up to you know, face Errol Spence for his IBF. But in the meantime, Cormier won the IBF that was vacated, and maybe he'll go straight from winning that IBF right into a unification bout with you know, Lomachenko. Lomachenko is trying to be great. I like the fact that Lomachenko is trying to clean up his division at 135. So, you know, you get more respect by cleaning up your division than just trying to get like one belt, one weight class, jumping up, get another weight, you know, belt. You know, like you're gonna get more respect. So salute to Lomo for if he takes this fight. You know what I mean? Because I think it's a dangerous fight. Damn, but you know, it kind of reminds me of when I think about Cormier, I don't know why. What's the dude? That Jamaican dude that Lomo fucked up.
You talking about the X-Man, Nicholas Walter?
I don't know why Nicholas Walters jumped in my head, you know, but at the end of the day, this is a different weight class because I think he fought Nicholas Walters with at 130.
Yeah.
So, Richard Cormier, man, a lot of people felt like. Some people felt like he beat Robert Easter. You know, he actually dropped Robert Easter. Robert Easter didn't. His ass didn't hit. He didn't hit the canvas, but his glove hit the canvas for sure.
Right, they call it a drop. No, his glove actually skipped the canvas, so he didn't drop it, but they call it a drop. But when he went down, it looked like it was a drop, but the glove missed. You know, but that was a hell of a fight.
It was a hell of a fight. You know, it was the biggest fight I think Robert Easter's career. He became a champion.
Big money say we killed this show. He's I've been tuned in the whole 2 hours. Yeah, this shit been going. That's why I said just smooth, bro. Just smooth.
Yeah, man. But you know, hey, you know, You know, sometimes losses don't define a fighter. You know, we've seen Richard Coleman take a L to Robert Easter in a very controversial fight,
Yeah.
and he still fought. You know, he worked his way back up. You know, to another title shot at that IBF, and the same strap that Mikey took from Robert Easter. So,
yeah.
Hey, if Robert Easter want that strap, he's gonna either have to come through Comey or Lomachenko. But you know, I mean, like I said, you know, this guy, man, put himself back in position. He has an IBF strap now. He's a champion, and like I say, salute to Lomachenko if they make this fight official. If it is official, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm with it. You know, I'm with it because this is what boxing is all about. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. ABOBZ says Comey too crude, not going to land the glove. Hey man, maybe Lomachenko might be too much for him, or maybe Comey might be too strong. It might be it might be his time. We got to see. But I like the fight. You know, I think it could go maybe possibly either or. You know, I know that like I told you earlier in the stream, man. I feel like when a fighter can take an L before becoming an actual champion, they're a lot harder to beat, but like I say, Lomachenko does have an L too to Salido. So hey, I mean, we got two fighters with one L apiece going at each other. One guy has more fights than the other, whereas Lomachenko is considered arguably top pound for pound on a lot of people's list, and but I just feel like at 135, man, I'm seeing that matrix shit is kind of fizzling away a little bit, and he's getting hit a lot more. And in his last two fights, he's hit the canvas, and his face been black and purple. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey man, we don't know what's gonna happen in the third fight, but I think Comey, man, has the momentum, a little bit of momentum right now, and it's gonna be his biggest test of his career. And the good thing about it is, if he wins, man, he gonna inherit 2 more straps to go along with his IBF. So
Man.
I'm all for damn unifications, man. You know, at least these niggas are making fights happen. And you said that you think that he's with Top Rank?
I don't know, but I know he's thinking Bob Erm and shit like that. So I think he is. I don't know if he signed with Top Rank or not, but shit, they fought.
Whoever he with, I'm just glad that they making this fight possible, man. This is what we want to see: champions versus champions. And if Lomachenko can beat Comey, I get him all the respect in the world. And the only belt that's left out there, let me see, he has the WBA and the IBF.
The WBC. Nah, Mikey got the WBC. He got the WBA and the WBO.
Oh.
And he got the IBF for
This will be huge for Mikey, especially after he lose to Spence, because I think he's gonna lose. You know, to come back down. But then that's at 135, right?
Yeah.
That's why this shit reminds me so much of the Carol Brooks situation, man. Like, god damn, nigga, you gonna go up, get your face broke, and try to go back down and get your ass beat. You know,
I don't think he go back to 135. I think he go to 140, bro.
So he has a WBC at 135?
At 135, Mikey Garcia, yeah.
So you think he gonna end up vacating?
I think he gonna vacate, and I think he gonna go to 140. And this I really believe he gonna reign at 140, and I think he go down Lomachenko to come up if he do it. I went to 147 and fought Spence. I mean, what? I jumped 2 weight classes.
So he has the IBF at 140 and the WBC at 135.
Yeah. I think he vacated the IBF at 140.
Right. So he don't have no titles at 140.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Why the fuck would he? That's crazy that the nigga would vacate the 140. So it's like, what, you gonna drain yourself back? I mean, it's kind of like, I tell you, this shit remind me of Carol Brooks, because Carol Brooks went from 147 to 160.
Yeah.
He had the IBF at 147 to go challenge a nigga at 160 to get his ass beat, and he had to drain himself back down to 147. Whereas if Mikey want to remain champion at 135, he's daring to be great. He gonna go. So let's just say, for instance, I don't think he will win. He'll beat Spence, but if he beats Spence, you think he stays at 147 or he goes back down?
He stay at 147.
Wow, man. That type of shit, man. That's why like I'm a fan of like somebody who just clean out their division. You know what I mean? Like should have just stayed put. Yeah, you know, stay where you at, clean out your division, and then move up. Like that's why I can respect somebody like a Crawford who cleaned out 140, and then you moving up to 147. I mean, because he could have stayed there. Like fuck, nigga, I'ma just, you know what I mean, defend my shit. He didn't have to jump up right away. You know what I mean? But hey, I mean, I ain't gonna hate on Lomo, man. Lomo's, you know, trying to, you know, clean out 135. You know, I think that we've definitely seen some vulnerabilities with him at 135. Like I said, in his last two fights, he hit the canvas and his face was marked up versus Pedraza. So, you know, but hey, he's still pushing. You know, I mean, he got 2 straps. He's unified champion, and he's trying to go for 3. If Lomo can become undisputed at 135, man, he's gonna shit. It'd be way at the top. You know, it's gonna raise him way up on a pound for pound. You got some great fighters, man.
Yeah, spectacular shit, man. That's why I say I respect Lomo to the fullest. He get all the credit from me. Richard Cormier is a hell of a fighter. He's a dog. He get all the credit from me. That's gonna be one hell of a fight. Like I say, Cormier, he has certain things in this arsenal that can get Lomachenko ass problem, and I think that power is one of them, and the size is one of them as well. You know, so I still might edge Lomachenko in that fight. The skills do pay the bills. I still might edge him in that fight, but like you say, I don't count Richard Cormier out that fight at all. No, I don't count him out that fight at all. I think it's gonna be one hell of a fight. And if Mikey come back down to fight Lomachenko for a fucking undisputed shot, that's gonna be a hell of a fight. I think Lomachenko knew Mikey Garcia was his. If he was to be Mikey Garcia, that was his golden egg, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's the icing on the cake for him.
Say that again.
I think Lomachenko thought Mikey Garcia as like that's my golden egg. If I was to beat Mikey Garcia, Lomachenko, like, and you know we got Errol beating him, but if he was the first man to beat Mikey Garcia, I think that was his golden egg and the icing on the cake for his career.
Yeah,
you know, like who bigger than Mikey Garcia on his plate, and still who's bigger than Mikey Garcia on his plate in a fucking undisputed fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what he right off to. I don't think he retired, but 3 divisions, become undisputed in one of them, and become undisputed on beating Mikey Garcia. That's a hell of a resume, man. One hell of a resume.
Hell yeah.
I like the fight. I edged Lomachenko in the fight, but I like Richard Cormier's. I like his chances in that fight. You know, I like his chances. It's gonna be entertaining because Richard Cormier, he comes to fight. And I think he gonna press the issue with Lomachenko ass, and we'll see what happens. But I think it's supposed to happen in April, bro. So I think they'll be talking about it real soon. Like I said, once you go watch that fight with Richard Cormier and him winning that title, they can't stop talking about it. They can't stop talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But man, Black Horseman been going for a minute. I gotta get my ass on this homework. You know, I appreciate Black Horseman for coming through. Anything else you want to say before we gonna sign out?
Nah, man. Thank you for having me. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Made this possible. Everybody that smashed the like button. Shout out to the UDC family that came through and showed support. And you know, it's 2019, man. You know, good year of boxing. You know, hopefully we see some great fights. You know, we see these champions, you know, getting these unification fights, man, you know. And that's it, man. But I just appreciate you having me on, dog. Good conversation.
For coming on, man. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Money. It's the NSBC movement. If y'all could, man, donate to the channel. If not, just hit them like buttons. Keep riding with me. I appreciate everybody who came through. You know, Black Horseman people. Y'all made this possible, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I will be back. I probably come on Friday with little Simon the Bull. He'll little fight out the headbanger from the headbanger gym. So I might have him on Friday. You know, get us input of his thoughts. He'll fight it himself, a little youngster. I think he like 15. So he up and coming, but he got a head on his shoulder, man. So we'll see what's up on Friday. But I appreciate everybody, man. You know, I'll holler at y'all then.
Peace out.
Peace out.